tonight's stories.
Punishing him.
I don't care.
I'm embarrassed.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. Merry Christmas. I'm Maddie, and I have a bone to pick with someone.
Wait, what?
I'm Brandon, and I also have a bone to pick with somebody.
Yeah.
I'm Sam, and I'm confused right now.
Sam, we kind of have an issue with you.
Yeah.
And we're not the only people. We're not the only people.
What are you talking about?
Let's bring them out.
My name is Eli, and I have a bone to pick with my brother.
What is happening?
My name is Annetta, your mom, and I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh my gosh, where did they come from?
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
I didn't even realize. I was like...
They're right next to you. It's like they say with family, you're always with them.
They are.
Yeah.
That's what I always think. They are always with me. So even when I'm sitting there, they're like next to me all the time.
We do cut it out.
In
We
my
green
eye,
screen
I'm
you
like,
out. But yeah.
They've been here every episode.
Yeah.
We always cut them out of the episode, but they've been here.
Well, welcome, you guys.
Thank
Hello.
Not welcome to Sam, though, because they're here for a reason. We're doing a little intervention. I don't know who wants to start. We can start if nobody has
Do you
anything.
have to do this on the podcast? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to confront the lying. It's getting out of hand. You're lying about so many things. Oh, I'm
Well, that's
not
because
really
last year was the year of honesty. I returned to lying again this year.
and you didn't tell us that. So now
I thought
we
it
have
was
to do
assumed.
like.
I've been lying for most of my life.
And I think you're lying about this.
So I did 1 year of honesty, and now I'm back to being me.
It's like the year of honesty, and then you just went on a rampage. Like, oh, I'm not really a Swiftie. We all know
I'm
you're
not a
Swiftie.
Swiftie. I'm not a Swiftie, and I want that to be clear. That's something you keep putting on me. I'm not a Swiftie. This chick's a Swiftie. You want to come at me? This chick is a Swiftie. So I'm going to point fingers, Mom.
Apple don't fall too
Really?
far from the tree.
Yeah, she don't like it, huh?
No, I am a Swiftie. But
Oh my gosh, she finally admitted it.
I'm just
I asked you this
shocked that
before.
you're telling me that you're not a Swiftie.
I'm not a
You were
Swiftie.
singing the songs when I was singing the songs in the car.
Oh, okay, now she's Y'all see where I get my lying from. It's this woman, right? I was not, I didn't know half the songs that they were
She's
playing.
upset. She's going off about something that you said.
Oh,
She
no.
says you don't know Taylor like she
I don't.
does.
You do.
I don't.
How do you have the whole
I've heard a song or two.
whatever?
Oh my gosh.
Eli looked shocked that you said
I'm
a
not
song or two.
I'm not a Swiftie.
Pretty sure he has a few albums.
Eli, I do not have a few.
All right,
Oh my
few
God.
albums, not just a song or two. but
Oh,
I have 2 songs off a couple albums.
Wow.
yeah.
a couple albums.
So we're getting some of the truth. It's coming out a little bit, but
It's coming out in.
I like Style, okay?
okay.
Style's a great song.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
You said a couple, but
and
you only
22.
Okay. Okay.
22 is really.
That song you just sang, was that either of those songs?
It wasn't.
I
It
don't
was
know.
her
I don't know what that
country.
was. I just heard it
Interesting.
before. I didn't know what the name of it was.
I'm trying to think of the chorus.
It sounds like someone's a Swiftie over here. She pulled that easily.
I used to know Country Taylor.
She pulled that.
I used to know
easily.
Country Taylor. No,
That's Kelly Clarkson.
That's
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson.
And I am a Clark head. So if y'all want to say that, I'm a Clark head.
Clark
Clark it.
Clark it.
Clark it.
We're not Clarking it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just, this is a prime example of what me and Brandon had an issue with was
Yeah.
the lying, because it's like you say you're not a Swiftie and then
I'm
you're like,
not.
well, I like a few songs.
Yeah, and
I
then
like
a few
Clark
songs
Clarkson.
turned to a few albums.
Then you're running down her whole discography. It's
Yeah.
becoming a problem.
But I mean, that's what
I
we had
like
to
Kelly
say.
Clarkson, so.
Well, I have something completely different.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
So my issue is that my son does not listen to me.
Ooh.
I said, I'm at the Courtyard by Marriott.
Oh my gosh.
That's where I'm at. And he says, okay, yeah, I can come and pick you up. And then he said, I'm leaving the house now. I'm on my way. And then he says, where are you at again? What hotel are you at again? Do you listen to me?
I was in front of the Courtyard by. Here's what really happened.
Okay.
She said,
Okay.
where are you at? She said, Courtyard by Marriott. And I was like, oh yeah, is that by was that across the street from where I went to school and college? My dorm was across the street. And she was like, Well, her and my other mom said, no, it's not there. It's by Baxter.
No, that's
Baxter
not what they...
is
No.
4 blocks the other direction.
Listen,
so when I go
this
to
is
a
what
courtyard by
happened.
Matter, I put it into the maps. It takes me right across from my dorm. And I'm like, well, this can't be it because they told me it was 4 blocks away.
No.
It's not across the street from my dorm. It is right. It's far away.
You
So I'm
got
like,
your moms
this
mixed
can't
up.
be it.
You got your moms
This can't
mixed
be
up.
it at all.
Because I said yes, and Barbie said, it's by Baxter Arena. And I said, yeah, that too. But it...
And I trusted both of you.
I just want you to know that in the episode that we're editing soon, we did talk about another argument that you guys had.
Yeah. Did you want to bring that to the table as
I
well?
brought up the argument of you were going to stay at my house.
Oh, boy.
wow.
And then she said
boy.
that she miraculously thought she told me that she wasn't staying at my house.
So we did hear about the 2 different sides and how nobody's bending to the other person. No, this happened. And everyone was like, no, this happened. And I think we're seeing a little bit of that again
Yeah.
in person.
My mom doesn't listen to me. I think that's the real thing.
Wow. How he's flipped this on the both of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I have a bone to pick with you that has nothing to do with either of
Oh
those
my
2
gosh, I
things.
can't.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas, Sam.
Merry Christmas, Sam.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's not the bone.
That's not the bone. So you like to travel. You like to go out of places. You like to go out of state, out of the country. All I asked was for your location. And what did you do? You removed your location. Knowing you were going to Cambodia, was it?
I didn't go
South
to Cambodia.
Korea?
I never went
Where
to
did you
Cambodia.
travel to? And went out of the country without your location. That's all I've asked. Just your
That's
location.
not all you've asked.
That's it. I just want to
You
know
asked
you're
for Benny
safe.
A mix from New Orleans. That's
I
something
did
you
thank you
asked.
for that.
You
And I
are a
did-
stalker.
I did
That
get
is
you.
okay because it is safe to know someone knows where you are. You're in a whole nother country. No one knows what street you're on but you and 1,000 people around you you've never met. And they just snatched you up and now they're selling you for parts. And no one knows.
Oh my God.
No one knows. But I could have known that and I could have sent the Cambodian police out to save you.
Yeah,
If
there
I
was
had
actually
your
a couple
location-
times I wanted Sam's catalytic converter. Specifically Sam's.
Well, we've already had scary things with Eli and locations. When my mom got to town, she said I landed, and Eli said I know.
Right.
And that's something that I could never have as a
Exactly.
thing being said to me that
valid.
I know.
Yeah.
That scared me. And I think it scared my mother.
She was comforted by that fact. She
Were you
knew after she
comforted?
landed
I
safely.
was like, that is my stalker.
Okay,
I feel
so
like it's fair.
Stockholm syndrome.
I just want to say you're not supposed to say my stalker because it gives them a sort of
it gives
attachment.
them like power.
So it'd be like, that's
Okay.
a stalker.
But I think it is. She does. That's her
I
stalker.
know.
She loves
Eli
it.
lit up.
Yeah,
I did. I
Eli's
shook my
so
shoulders
happy.
a bit. I did.
I feel like it's fair. You just can't abuse it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's not like stalking me all the time.
I'm not
Just-
asking where she's going at 8 p.m.
You're like, because I see it.
Because she
I see
knows.
it,
She
but I don't
doesn't-
ask about
There's
it.
no conversation to be had.
I'm
She
not
knows
asking
what
about it. I
is.
just know about it, just
Right.
in case. So if someone calls and says, what was her last known location? I know, and I could say.
Of all the bones to pick, I am going to change on this one. I am going to share it when I leave.
That's growth, young man.
Thank you.
I see potential in you.
He's going to still lie.
I will continue to lie. And I'm not a Swiftie, and I will not own up to that. I'm not going to own up to that. Honestly, I
I'm
don't
embarrassed.
care.
Like
With
this next story. Yeah.
Like this first story.
Oh.
Oh, someone knows what they're doing on this couch.
Someone's been here before. We never do it.
Yeah, we never say
we
it.
never say first.
We don't even transition sometimes to the first story. We just talk too much and we're like, okay, yeah, we should probably do the podcast part of it.
True. The reading stories part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this first story, and these are all stories from Comfort Level Pod. Except for the Patreon one. But yeah, these are all stories from r/Comfort Level Pod.
Yes.
Yay.
So this first one is relationship advice. I said yes to a horrible proposal, and now I'm embarrassed to tell people.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, my.
For context, I, 35 female, have been dating my boyfriend, 44 male, for the last 4.5 years. I've been married before, and I have 2 children from my previous marriage. I was not planning to have more, but a little accident is growing in my belly, and they will make their debut in April. My boyfriend has never been married, has no kids of his own, and has never been close to proposing to any of his ex-girlfriends. I have to admit our relationship is pretty rocky, and he agreed to go to counseling as I was already in counseling. Him attending counseling has helped, but the fights still continue. Our fighting is caused by our breakdown in communication, and if I'm being honest, his inability to be reasonable and regulate his emotions. These last 2 weeks have been rocky, but our resolution after fights have been better. Last night, we get into a fight on the phone while I'm at work, which he knows I absolutely despise to do because I can't finish my work and it's completely embarrassing. I told him I know he was planning on proposing soon, but that I wanted to do couples counseling so we could work on improving our communication. I said it was also important to do this before the baby is born. His response to that was to tell me that he was planning on proposing to me the following day, and that he had planned to do it for the next day for a while. He later admitted that he said that to end our fight. I told him I wished that he would not have said anything and still insisted on waiting until we were in a better spot. He said he would still ask me tomorrow and that he already got my kids excited about it when he told them last week.
Oh.
Fast forward to today and I have a big pit in my stomach because he told me to act surprised for the kids' sake. I get home from picking up the kids and he's sitting at the kitchen table on his laptop paying bills. I start to walk around and clean up since he was doing something else. He then tells me to look in a jewelry box on the couch.
No way.
I look inside and it was empty. He said he has a scavenger hunt for me and to find more jewelry boxes, all while he sat on the kitchen table on his laptop. I came downstairs and I told him I'd give up after finding several empty jewelry boxes, so I go back to cleaning. Then he asked my daughter if it should be time to give me my surprise. I look up and my daughter hands me the box and a ring is inside. Don't worry, he's still seated at the kitchen table on his laptop. He looks up and said, "Will you do me the honor of being my wife?" I was so upset. I thought, was this all the months of planning he did? This was what he thought was special? With my excited daughter looking at me, I said yes. He finally got up from the table and put the ring on my finger. I was not surprised at all when the ring barely fit. His mother let us borrow her ring sizer a year ago, and he knew what size I was from buying me a ring for fun a year ago. We even had maybe 2 arguments about him saying he couldn't get me a ring because he didn't know my size, even after all of that. I told him later that I was upset with the lack of effort he put into a proposal, and he apologized. He said he's been racking his brain for months, and he could not think of what to do. He said he didn't want to ask for help either, and that he wasn't a flashy guy. I told him I would have been fine with going to a nice dinner and him proposing, which takes little effort. It just seems like he too is not happy with our relationship, but feels obligated to propose. He claimed he is completely happy with our relationship and was excited to propose. If he was really excited and he wanted to make it special, he would have. I know he's capable of it because he's done and planned many thoughtful things for me in the past. Now all I can think about is how I'm supposed to act when people ask me about the new ring I'll be sporting at work next week. I also feel so horrible that my children were even involved with this, and I hope they don't think this is what a proposal should look like. You should be crying and laughing with excitement during your proposal, not feeling regret and disappointment. Am I selfish for feeling this way? Should I just be grateful and move on? I would love your input as I have been a faithful comforter for the last year. By the way, I love your podcast. Shout out.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for sending that in. And I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is not the way that this is supposed to happen. It is supposed to be a joyful time, but it sounds like leading up to it, the fact that you call this new baby an accident, it just sounds horrible. And then you have this rocky relationship, and it's not going to get better at all with a marriage. It's not. I just feel so bad for her. I feel bad for him too.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't sound like either of them are happy.
Yeah. And they're doing this because they're expected? No.
Yeah, just because, I mean, it might not be traditional, but just because you have a baby with someone, if you guys aren't happy, you shouldn't be getting married just because you're about to have a baby.
Yeah.
Because you guys do not sound happy.
At all.
I don't think this would even be an option that you guys were thinking about if you weren't pregnant.
Right.
And I don't know. I just feel like, especially like what you're saying of the fact that she's already feeling like regret and like, this is like, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling disappointed. If this is his effort for a proposal.
My goodness. For months. He was racking his brain for months. Just to hand the ring to a baby and tell her to search the house.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, you had to source all the empty boxes.
Yeah.
That took a while to get.
Months.
You know how hard it is to get empty ring boxes?
Do we know his profession? He could work at a jewelry store. It could have taken him 3 days tops.
If he's
I'm
at
sorry,
a jewelry
no.
store, I hope it would take less than 3 days.
Maybe he had to get some. He didn't like the sizes, didn't like where they were arranged. He liked better size. You know, it could have took him a few days.
And just because like he had given effort before, I feel like that's how a lot of relationships are.
Yeah.
Where in the beginning there is more effort and then there's less effort and then you talk to people about it and then depending on if they show that effort or not, that's where you're like, okay, well, what are we doing in this relationship? And
Wait, so was it? It doesn't sound like a scavenger hunt to me. I was really stuck on that because a scavenger hunt is like you get clues to the next thing.
Right.
It seemed like she was just randomly finding boxes, and then she like it led to nothing, and then you're like, I'm done.
she's like, I'm not doing this
And he's like,
anymore.
oh, here's the gift. I'm like, wouldn't the last clue lead you to the daughter?
Right.
Yeah.
And then like, so it didn't seem like a scavenger hunt. This
She
is
went
getting
back
lazy.
to cleaning
A
even.
scavenger hunt is like maybe okay if it was like there was actually good clues and
I think she
Like
gave
national
up and that
treasure.
was part of the
Along the
scavenger
way.
hunt.
yeah.
That would have been good.
Empty
That would've
boxes
been
is
great,
not good.
even.
Yeah.
It's little
It's just-
parts of a diamond ring that he had broken.
You know,
And she has to assemble
each
it at the
open
end.
was
She's
like
going
a
to a
little
welder. That's the last
disappointment.
part of
yeah.
the
Oh God.
He's in the
every
home. He's
single
like,
one. And not one gave her satisfaction because wasn't the daughter just holding
Yeah,
the
the daughter
ring?
was
So
just
she's
holding
just
it.
opening box after box to disappointment. That could be metaphorical to this relationship.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Maybe
Wow.
just holding
Clark
the ring.
it. Mm.
I don't know.
And then you're using the kid to like get her to say yes.
Yeah,
because
that's
Right, because
worse
she's
than a
all jumping
public-
up and down excited.
Yeah, that's worse than a
Yeah.
public proposal.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you hear about the one where it was a guy who was at the Christmas or it was a graduation party and he proposed to her and she said no because she had been denying him every other chance. So he tried to do it at a public format. She still said no and everyone hated her. But she was like, no, even just because we're in public. So this is kind of the same scenario to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
The little girl, I'm going to have a hard time telling my daughter, I'm sorry, I know you're excited for this, but unfortunately I'm going to tell him no. Like that is kind of like
It was
a
at a
manipulation.
graduation.
Not this, but
Oh.
something else was. It was a graduation party and he proposed in front of like all of her family and friends, thinking that would get her to say yes.
that's
And
crazy.
She said no.
That's manipulation.
Manipulation.
Yeah. Well, good thing she
definitely.
said no.
Yeah. If you're going to propose to someone, you should know the answer. Like
Right.
you shouldn't be surprised
Right.
by the answer if you're proposing to someone.
This really shouldn't be a
Yeah,
question.
exactly. It's just like, this is formality. I know you want to get married to me. We've talked about this before. This is just a nice,
Very
cool way
true.
to give it to you.
But
So if you're surprised you
This
don't know,
one,
that's
it's-
bad.
It's like manipulation. in a
Yeah.
sense.
But it also means that if you know they're going to say yes, that doesn't mean that you get to put the lowest amount of
Yeah,
effort
you
you can
can't.
put
Right.
into
You're
it.
damn
right.
Bring in a
For
child
sure.
because then it's like it is so hard to say no because then does the child think you're saying no to them? Like when
Right.
you're
I'm
like,
yeah, I'm
no,
saying no to you.
I'm not
talked to the
marrying
kid.
you.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
my
not marrying you. You're
daughter.
my daughter. I would never marry you. It's illegal.
You're too young.
Have you thought about this? What is this ring
I'm
you
your
got
mom.
me?
You don't want to be with me.
God.
I would say to OP because they are a listener.
Yep.
Oh,
So
this is crazy.
Yeah, this is very delicate. So, how do I say this? Don't feel obligated to do something that's going to set you back in life just because of society pressure.
Right.
Your life is far too valuable for you to hook yourself up with someone. And we only got a little bit of it, but you guys just aren't good for each other right now. So don't hook yourself up to that legally.
I mean, you're hooked up. You got a
Yeah,
baby
you got a
the
baby
way.
on the way.
You got a
but-
baby on the way, but take your time.
Yeah.
You don't rush into this. Do what you're saying. Go to therapy. Figure this stuff out. Because what I've heard is that marriage only magnifies the problem. It doesn't fix it. A baby only multiplies the problem. It doesn't fix it. So if you already have issues and
It ain't going to get better.
and you got a multiplier and a magnifier,
It's just amplifying.
It's just
Ooh.
I was waiting for that word to come up. I'm sorry.
That word was occupying. But no, I agree with you. I think as of right now, he doesn't meet your own standards, which is why
Right.
you're in therapy.
Yeah.
So I think take that feeling of disappointment that you feel and maybe just really sit with the fact that you don't want to be married to him with the person that he is right now.
Yeah.
That's
You're
okay.
disappointed by the proposal. You know, it is tough because you've been with him for 4.5 years. The kids seem to be really close. I mean, obviously enough that they're like, I want to be involved in this. Of course. And
Well, at least the daughter does.
yeah, it's just, I don't know. Definitely take a step back and reevaluate because I think your feelings are telling you something, even though the way you're building your life, you might want to rearrange the blocks because I don't think you like the way it's being built right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I think is, I think that what you wind up like getting from this story is that she does not care about what is going on with all of the things that are happening, because if they have this baby that's coming, he is like he's like, well, I've got her now.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't care. And she's like, well, you know, can we do all of this therapy and everything, trying to make this 4-year relationship better? And that's not working. I don't think this is going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't.
I don't think it's going anywhere. He's trying less and less as time goes on. I definitely agree with you. Now that he's like, she's having my baby.
Yep.
Right.
I feel like he's like, it is what it is. We're always going to be connected. I don't know.
And I feel like we usually say like, you know, go to therapy as like, that's like an end all be all. But sometimes therapy pushes you away. And it makes you realize
therapy clears it up
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
For real.
it's not, this ain't meant to be. And you have to be able to accept that as well.
And he's on a different, I don't like thinking that age gaps are a real big issue, but he's 44, as you stated, right?
Yeah.
She's 30.
For 35.
35. I mean, just in different spaces of their life. 35 as a female could be a different space for 44 as a male. He could be seeing himself, you know, on the N-word side of life, and she could see herself as just getting started and kicking off. So I don't know if this would be best for them to try to work through. If therapy is not helping and this ring doesn't feel as if it was given with the best intentions.
But she's going to therapy. He's not going to therapy.
He's not going to therapy?
I think he started. I think they started going to therapy.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
it's
what I
not
thought.
really working that much, which I think
what I
is
thought.
another issue of being brought up, of being in your mid 40s. It's like you're kind of set in your ways.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I mean.
So, yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be hard for him to maybe, like, you kind of know there's a good chance he's not going to change, especially you guys are going to counseling. You're telling him exactly what the issue is. You want him to try harder in this. He's not doing it. I don't think he's going to keep doing it because he's still, obviously, you guys have a relationship.
Right.
You guys are about to have a baby.
Yeah.
So for him, he's like, this is fine. Like,
But isn't he just following the most romantic song by Jagged Edge?
Meet me at
Yeah.
the
altar in your white
Oh
dress.
gosh.
We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do
Very
it.
encouraging.
It's one of the most gorgeous
That is-
pieces of music and
that
like
is-
romance I've ever heard, and I think he's fully embodying it.
Ever feel like your money just disappears each month? It's easier than ever to overspend, from subscriptions piling up to impulse buys after seeing an ad on your phone to ordering takeout a few times a month. Rocket Money helps you rein it in by showing you where your money is going and helping you make better decisions so you can keep more money in your pocket. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money shows you all of your expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. If you see a subscription you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. I recently just noticed a subscription that I'm not using right now, and now it's canceled. Just like that. Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Their 10 million members save up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/CLP today. That's rocketmoney.com/CLP. rocketmoney.com/CLP. Thanks to our listeners for supporting this podcast, and thanks to Rocket Money for sponsoring this episode.
Top comment: are you happy with him? It sounds like you're together because you're together. This child in your belly is not a reason to marry someone you're not happy with. And someone else said, exactly. Sometimes people let life circumstances drive decisions instead of feelings.
Preach.
Very true.
Yeah.
And I do hate AI, but I think this is like a time to use AI.
To ask it.
Men out here, there are a lot of people who are not creative and can't think of things. Talk to AI. Like,
oh,
AI,
yeah, about the proposal
idea. Like, AI will help you with this
that
thing,
was
I
nuts.
think.
I was just about to go down that route.
I think you put his idea in AI, and he's like, what do you... Wait, several empty boxes that lead to nothing, and then you tell her to ask your daughter? And it's like, what is this?
He only did that? I have 5 other ideas he could have done.
I gave her several ideas.
Yeah, he did the laziest treasure hunt ever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
lazy.
He sat at the laptop. He wasn't even like
Present.
He wasn't in, like,
He
I
wasn't
know,
holding-
like,
he wasn't
I'm
taking
like,
pictures.
oh,
he
could've
wasn't
liked
doing
it.
anything.
He
I
wasn't
didn't hear
on
about
one
any
knee.
flowers.
This is the love of my
or-
life.
Check under the box.
Check under
That's
the
the
box.
point. This is supposed to be the love of his
Yeah,
life.
and he doesn't
Right.
care.
And he
He's
gave
not
it
putting
to
any
the
energy.
baby
Yeah.
and said, yeah, give it to your mom.
The baby did more work than he
The
did.
baby did more work than he did.
And I wonder if it was the baby's idea, and that's why it was so bad. He couldn't even get the effort to give that. He's like,
But he spent months.
he said, you come up with it. That's what I think he did at the end. He was
and
like,
that's the baby's
yeah, the
idea?
baby, this is the baby. She's like, I love scavenger hunts, but she doesn't fully understand what scavenger hunts are. So she's like, blah, 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 blah.
And then I could be the last box, and then I could show it
He's
to
like,
mom.
fine,
He's like,
whatever. Yeah,
that's a great
good.
idea,
That's
kid.
a good idea.
I got some bills to pay.
But he spent
So,
months thinking
months
before
around,
he gave it to
like,
the daughter.
He sucks. Yeah.
I don't know.
And that's what's getting me too, because like
What did you think of for months?
for months, like you're telling me, I have 5 different ways. When it's that time, I know I'm like, I got 5 different ways, and I'm battling. That's my problem. I'm
Yeah.
like, which one will I do when it's time?
And I don't even have a person.
It's going
And
to
I
involve
still
the
got
hat,
better ideas.
probably.
If he's getting engaged to you, I think it would
No, I
involve
think
the hat.
somehow it'll be with her. You give her the hat.
I'm just pissed. I'm like, this isn't even involving me. This is stupid thing.
with the rings inside the hat.
I'm like, should have thought of what are the other 4 ways you could have done?
But it's
Cut
like,
it. Cut it if that's it.
If it doesn't involve the hat, I'm actually mad now.
well, stay pissed. But it's like, even just what she said, a simple dinner,
Yeah.
that's bare minimum to me.
Hey, even the park at twilight would have made way better than that.
Park at twilight
I
would
mean,
be
it's
so
a little
romantic.
It's beautiful.
Dusk.
You know,
the sun about to go down.
sunset, you know.
Just a little purple and blues in the sky.
Especially if you're in the Midwest for some odd reason, they
Hey.
got the sunsets.
Period.
Do you know what
Just
I
be
am?
intentional.
Say it.
That's all you need to be.
Do you know what I am?
Then the kitchen I am currently cleaning.
Vampire.
Anything is better than that. I am hurt for her
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of women are accepting this bare minimum and thinking that's all they
Who am I,
deserve.
Bella?
And that's not even close.
No.
It's not even close. There are men who are doing leaps and
Yeah.
hello so much further than just a here. Yeah.
But now I do think, because I'm like, sometimes, because her original question is like me telling this to other people, that should be like indicative of whether you want to do this or not. If you're like
Right.
embarrassed to even talk about this, because I don't even know how you would say that to
Yeah.
other people.
Well, because I know I always ask, how did they propose?
So he like had like a series of boxes randomly placed around the house, and I just kind of looked at it.
Oh,
for
like a
2
scavenger
hours.
hunt?
Were they for
Kind
your
of, except
stack?
there were no clues. And
How did you
there
know
was-
where the next?
I didn't. I just
Oh.
searched for 2 hours in our house, and
Found
Like,
3 boxes.
what'd you do?
I
Did
found
you finally, like, give
35
up?
boxes, 35
35?
empty ring boxes. I kind of got tired and gave up, and then my daughter kind of just handed me the ring.
Oh.
Not even in a box.
So it wasn't in the.
Where was your fiance at?
He was just doing bills on the computer for the entire 2. I don't even know how many bills we have. I'm like, why is he doing it this long?
Oh.
So it was really romantic. It was cute.
So I brought turkey for lunch.
Okay, we're moving on from my thing.
Yeah. I thought it'd be better for you.
Because
That's
Always hate Veronica. She always brings it back. She's so selfish.
You know what, Tiffany? I don't care. Like this next story.
pop, lock, and drop it.
But by the time this comes out, Comforter, if you're watching this, it'll probably be like a week or 2. because we filmed this. Well, actually, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
We're filming this early December. So if, by the time you see this, if you have an update, let us know.
Yeah.
Because by that time, it'll be weeks that you've made a decision or maybe let people know.
Or they're married fully. They're like fully married.
Please don't marry him.
Please don't. Yeah, I don't.
Hopefully
Please don't.
At the end of the day, it's your decision. But I also, from reading your words, I don't think you'll be happy with him.
You're a comforter. We love you. Don't marry him.
Yep. Comforters don't settle.
Yes.
So this next story is, am I the asshole for telling my mom I won't be caring for her when she hits retirement age?
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Do you guys have any expectations in your family?
Probably.
Caring for them, or don't worry about me?
Well, I was telling Miss Barbie, their other mom, that if there was any, like dementia or anything like that, just and
my gosh!
And
wow!
Just kill me.
What?
I'm not killing
because I don't
my
want to
mom.
be in an assisted living facility. They're expensive. I don't want to be living in somebody's basement. I have curves. I'd like to keep the curves all the way through. So I don't want to wind up being 70 pounds.
This
and
is news.
What is happening?
That's news.
I'm telling you now, just
This is dramatic.
Yeah.
this is on air.
My mother said cracker neck.
Yeah, she said cracker neck.
Just let me go.
If you had dementia, Mom, you don't know what's happening.
Yeah, we're not.
It's not happening.
You don't know.
She will be on my couch. I'll be feeding her porridge. No, not in the basement. My mama doesn't go downstairs. But no. You won't know what's happening anyway.
Am I the asshole for telling my mom I won't be caring for her when she hits retirement age? My mom, 57 female, is a Disney adult. She goes minimum twice a year. She can make her own schedule since she runs an in-home daycare. The problem is she stretches herself thin by going twice a year. If anything comes up, water heater replacement, central air going out, even a flat tire, she can't cover it and needs to borrow it from her adult children. 18 male, 25 male, 28 female, or her mom, 79 female.
Ooh.
When a tree fell through her house last year, I had to pay her deductible so she can get it repaired and reopen her daycare. No one else wanted to do it. She guilted me since she said that she would lose her livelihood since she has a home business. Recently, her elderly cat is very ill, no longer eating, and his liver is shutting down. She can't afford to put him down and reached out to all of us. She said, my Disney trip is in 2 weeks. I can't spend anything before the trip. Can one of you guys pay to get the cat euthanized? Both my siblings are broke college kids. I'm a busy stay-at-home mom, and we live on one income within our means since she didn't want to help us with affordable childcare for us so I can work.
Dang.
You have an in-home daycare you don't want to help out?
That's wild.
Wow.
She got huffy that I also declined to pay. I then brought up, what are you going to do when you retire? Do you have a retirement fund? And mom stated, no, I don't. When I retire, I planned on moving in with one of my kids. I laughed and I told her it absolutely will not be me.
Duh.
For context, I moved out at 16 because of our very toxic relationship. My mom started bawling. She was going on that I don't love her and that I want her to suffer every day, that I'm selfish. I stood my ground and told her, it's not my fault you choose Disney over retirement and emergency funds. This is your choice and you will have to live with it, and it won't be living with me. She hung up on me, then messaged my siblings a different version of the story, which we know she does, and now they're upset at me. They both are treasured by my mom, so they side with her. So everyone, am I the asshole?
No.
I don't think so.
Hard no.
No, absolutely not. Here's the problem. She has her own business and she is not doing anything for her financial future.
Mm-hmm.
That's on her.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to work forever. So it's like, why can't you do Disney once a year? Also, why did you have to pick the most expensive vacation in America?
Twice a year.
Twice
a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been to Disney, and sometimes I think about going, but I'm like, the fact that it's like more expensive than maybe I can guess a trip
cruise.
to Europe, I don't know, or equivalent to, I'm like, this is crazy. This
Yeah.
is an in United States vacation that I live in, and it's still like what, $5,000 to $10,000? I don't know,
It was very expensive.
but you enjoyed
And
it.
it was less than it was more than my trip to Paris.
That's what
And
I was
that's
gonna guess.
20-year difference
Wow.
Right. Inflation has changed.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's
that
even
price.
more, yeah.
So it's even more to Disney now than it was when I took them.
Oh, yeah, because you are a Disney adult?
No.
No,
She's not a
just took
Disney
us-
adult. She just
She
took
took
us
us
to
when we were in high
Disney.
school.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was nice.
It was really nice.
Do y'all know any Disney adults?
I do.
I do.
Okay, because I only
Not
I
know
don't know
person.
any.
I only know
any.
I do.
I only know the bad side of Disney adults, and this I'm like, I don't think this is a bad side of Disney adult. Like, this is just
Irresponsible.
Twice
an
a year.
irresponsible person
I
that
mean,
just doesn't. That
Thinking
goes
about
off
it,
once.
she couldn't afford her deductible for her roof, and she has a business. So that means your business has got to be barely keeping itself afloat, let alone you couldn't afford no shade, but you couldn't afford to get the roof done, but you're having to reach out and ask people for funds. It sounds as if maybe an immature young adult became a immature adult who's never really
That just happens to like Disney.
Yes. And unfortunately, you have to make decisions. I am like the worst person to be speaking about this, but you have to be financially responsible. You have to make the right decisions. You can't just decide, yes, I'm going to go to Disney, knowing that your cat needs to be euthanized.
Right.
I mean,
I'm like,
unfortunately,
do you
you
care
may not
about
be able
this
to get the
cat?
hat.
I know.
Maybe you can't go to Disney this year, maybe next year. Like, honestly, if she was being an adult, she would recognize that as something she needs to take care of. So
Side note,
OP is not an asshole.
Eli's got a good voice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'm over here like, this is a podcast voice right here.
You know, I work on the phones all day.
Yeah.
I talk all day long. Well, I still don't think so. I think this person is not an asshole. Definitely, if anything, you're a better person for still speaking to someone after leaving after
Yeah.
16.
Yeah,
Commend yourself, but do not think you're wrong at all.
that's like I think it's like the best tough love you could give somebody
Absolutely.
too. Like, if anything, it's more warranted than just enabling her and not letting her.
She's asking
Yeah.
for money from her 79-year-old mother.
Yeah.
That's
Awful.
crazy.
She's on Social Security.
And her kids, who 2 of them are in
Very-
college.
Are in
And the other one is
Yeah.
a stay-at-home mother, so that's the
Stay-at-home mom.
husband's bank account.
Right.
Well, it's still the family's, but that's his paycheck.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Top comment. Mom can go live with the treasured kids then. You have nothing to feel guilty about. Part of the problem is that you're all enabling her all these years. If you all would have stopped giving her money every time she got into a bind, this could have been squashed years ago. Maybe the threat of her losing her business would have scared her. All you kids and her mother have rescued her all these years with thousands of dollars, yet she still kept going to Disney while you all subsidized it.
Mm.
You all need to tell her no more before she sucks you all dry.
Subsidized.
Because
It's-
there is a Disney fund somewhere. Like, she's going twice a year, so that money's being saved somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Money needs to come out of that Disney fund. I know you got the money.
Mm-hmm. It's past the point of you helping. You are all not going to be able to move forward in your lives financially if you don't stop. And OP responded, I was actually no contact for a few years. I hate the times that I've caved and helped her, but I was the only sibling who could at the time, especially since one was a minor until recently. And then people just being like, no point in hating yourself. Just be kind to yourself
Yeah.
and just moving forward.
Yeah, now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But the original question, am I the asshole for telling my mom I won't be caring for her? No, we were talking about this a few episodes ago when it came to like, well, this parent, I guess this one too, the parent in the last story kind of had like an obligation of she wanted to retire early, like right at 60. And they wanted to go into a retirement home. I think the video might have come out already.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same thing of like, I think for the most part, parents should try and have as much savings to take care of themselves as possible. I know that, you know, obviously life is unexpected and that's not promised for everybody, but doing the best you can and not being like having ownership over your child's money because they're an adult and it's not like they chose to be here to eventually take care of you. But then, of course, all cultures are different. And some people are just like, well, that's the obligation of you took care of me. I'm going to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think it's the same thing, though, of like, I don't think you're the asshole for not telling her, especially because she's she's not being responsible with her money. It's going towards her other priorities. Well, it's like, girl, you got to prioritize your retirement.
Right.
I'm not your retirement.
You're 57.
Yeah.
You're 57. This should already be
Oh, homegirl got less than 10 years.
right.
Oh,
'Cause
you
when
ain't
is
got
the
nothing in
retirement
bank?
age?
And you ain't got nothing.
Is
you
it
can't even afford to
65?
put your cat down.
Game time.
65.
Is it 65?
It is 65.
Yeah. Yeah.
Homegirl got time ticking. That's scary.
Better pick up
That
some
would
Walmart
be
shifts.
scary. Yeah,
Or
shifts.
she could become a cast
She
member
needs a
at Disney.
401k.
A
All the
cast
time.
member at Disney
Yeah.
at 57.
Hello.
Who? Because
They got-
all them people are young.
They got old
Ursula?
people out there.
Oh,
No,
hold
they
on.
don't.
They ain't got no old people?
They ain't got
No.
no old people out there, Sam.
Oh.
Even the
I
people
think I was thinking
walking
about Walmart.
Tigger and Mickey and all them people, those are young kids too.
Even the people who are walking behind the mascots, they're young as well. Everybody young.
I stopped doing my boyfriend's share of housework, and now he's saying I'm punishing him.
Okay.
Yeah, why'd you
His
stop?
share of
His
the housework.
share?
His share of the housework.
Wait. Oh,
So
she stopped
she
doing his.
stopped
doing
doing
it.
his share of the housework.
Okay.
And now he's saying, you're punishing me. Like, what did I do wrong?
Why'd she start
Stop
Babe.
doing his share.
Yeah.
Right.
Is he the original poster?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe this one's worthy of an act out. We haven't done that.
Oh
Maybe that could be
my
our
God.
Christmas
Oh my
gift to the
goodness.
comforters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I stopped doing my boyfriend's share of housework, and now he's saying I'm punishing him. I'm Paige, 27 female, and I've been living with my boyfriend, Dylan, 28 male, for a year now. Maybe a little over a year. We moved in together pretty quickly, honestly, but it seemed fine at the time. So here's the problem. I do like 90% of the housework, and we both work full time. I'm a physical therapy assistant, so I'm on my feet all day, and I'm exhausted when I get home. Dylan works in IT, and he works from home most days. I'm doing all the dishes, all of the laundry, most of the cooking, cleaning the bathroom, vacuuming, all of it. When I ask Dylan to help, he says, oh, yeah, I'll do it later, and then just doesn't do it. Or he says, I don't see the mess the same way you do, which I think is code for I don't care if the apartment is dirty. I tried to talk to him about it so many times. I've made chore charts. I've asked him to just pick a few things to be responsible for. Nothing works. So like 2 weeks ago, I just stopped. I stopped doing his laundry. I stopped cooking for the both of us. I just make food for myself now. And I stopped doing his dishes. I still clean the common areas because I live here too. But anything that's specifically his, not my problem anymore. Dylan ran out of clean clothes after like 5 days, and he got mad at me for not telling him he needed to do the laundry. I said, you're 28 years old. You know when you need clean clothes. Then he got upset that I made dinner and I didn't make enough for him. I said, I'm not your mom. You can make your own food. Now he's saying I'm punishing him and being petty instead of communicating, which made me so mad because I have been communicating for a year. I've asked nicely. I've made lists. I've tried splitting things evenly. Nothing has worked. He says if it really bothered me that much, I should have communicated better and that he didn't realize it was that serious. How do you not realize it's serious when someone has been asking you for help with the housework for 12 months? Oh, and here's the best part. His mom texted me saying I'm being immature and that Dylan told her I'm refusing to take care of the home. I don't even respond to her because what the fuck? My best friend says I should just break up with him because if he wanted to help, he would. And like, she's probably right, but we've been together for 3 years total and everything else is mostly fine. Dylan says if I would just go back to normal, we can just work on the chore thing together. But I don't trust that he'll actually change. Am I being petty or is this literally the only way to get him to understand?
Until you mentioned it, I was thinking this is a mama's boy. He wants to marry his mother. And then you said his mom texted her.
Hit
You
the
want his
road,
mama?
dude.
That's
the
not
road,
road, Jack.
Jack.
And don't you come back no more,
no
more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
And don't you come back no more. Yeah. A chore chart for your boyfriend.
Chore chart.
A chore chart.
Like he's 7.
If
Yeah.
it ever,
He
yeah.
wants his mom. He wants his mom, and that is okay. You can go and live with your mom. She will do your laundry. She'll make you dinner. She'll keep not only the common spaces, but your spaces clean as well. Go home. Go home. And then original poster, she can stay at her house. She can keep her stuff clean. That's insane. We are putting up.
I like how formal you are with
What?
original poster. I
Well,
like that.
Her name is Paige.
I love your original poster.
Or OP if you're nasty.
Yeah, OP nasty. We OP over here.
I just think we don't have to put up with things like this. I mean, we
1,000%.
never did,
Facts.
but it is 2025. We are expecting so much more for ourselves and for the people that we're with. We definitely got to lift the bar from hell where it's at.
Yeah. And
that is for true.
and I wonder if she's dealing with the sunk cost fallacy that we were talking about with
I
Anthony a
was
few
literally
weeks
just saying
ago.
that. I was like, that's
Because she's like, it's been 3 years,
been 3
and
years.
other than that, it's
That
mostly
don't mean
fine,
nothing.
fine, not
Fine.
great, not
Yeah,
amazing,
yeah.
fine. It's
Not
okay.
fantastic.
especially if
It's-
you ain't
it's
married.
okay.
That don't mean nothing. We could have been
Nothing.
10 years together. I guess it's done now. I guess I wasted that 10 years. Now we out.
Well, listen, it's been a year. You asked him, nothing changed, so you know what's going to happen in the future. OP.
Nothing's going to change.
Nothing's going to change.
Well, he's already saying, let's go back to normal.
Right,
He said
right.
normal. He said, let's go back to
Normal.
normal. That statement right there, I was like, okay, I
That's
guess
a
that's
problem.
it. I
Right,
guess
this
we're
is a
done,
wrap.
man. Because I did this dramatic thing to get you to finally understand, and you're like, whoa, I get it. Let's go back to normal. So you didn't get it then. You think, why would I want to go back? I was been talking to you for 12 months, and then I did this, and now you said, let's go. Nah, you can mess
And
with
then
that.
it's like one of those things. Okay, it's cleaning now, but what is it later? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I've asked for this for months. When is it going to happen? It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Because he's not going to do it if he doesn't want to do it. And the fact that he's saying go back to normal, if you accept that, OP,
You lost.
you're saying you're okay with it.
Yeah.
I hope you know that. You're saying I am fine with picking up his stuff.
That's never okay. He works from
Yeah.
home. He works from
He works
home.
from home.
She's on her feet all day. She's already doing physical therapy with everyone else. He works from home. He's making all those messes all day long.
Yeah.
He could honestly
And
pick
sees
it
them.
up.
And sees him.
He sees him. He's there.
sees him
the
all
whole
He
time.
sees them. He has no problem with it. He doesn't see the dirt the same way she does.
Or the weapon that weaponized incompetence
Yes.
line right there.
Oh my
Like, I don't
gosh.
see it. You just see things so much more than
Yeah.
me, babe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, egos.
But you're in IT. You can understand computers, but not messes
Yeah.
and clutter.
Yeah.
Ones and zeros are not like dirt.
Oh, not even close.
He just put ones and zeros all over his clothes.
Yeah.
Can you see those ones and zeros?
All these bugs, computer bugs all over me.
You will put up with what you think you deserve. If you don't think you deserve it, you will definitely leave.
Yeah.
And you didn't. You stopped doing this after 3 years. You gave 12 months. He doesn't care. At that point, I think you gotta hit the road, Jack. You have to leave.
Yeah.
Just because you think you deserve better. Not if you actually do. I don't know you, but if you think you deserve better.
I'm sorry. She deserves better.
You deserve better,
You're a
OP.
physical
Yeah.
therapist.
Yeah.
You're doing the most for
Yeah.
a man. Ugh, in the first place, I already have a problem.
I love Eli
The
channeling that
spirit
inner
of SJ is
SJ.
here.
I was just going to say,
He's
she's like, for a
here on this
man.
couch
Because it
today.
is for a man, and that's ridiculous.
It
But
is, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And
I
Another
OP's
just
life
keep
could be
man.
easier.
back to, I talk to my friends who are single and they're like, oh, it's a wasteland out there. It's a wasteland. And so when they do get with a guy and then they're like, well, he's not that bad. I mean, he I always have to pay. And, I always, his car doesn't work all the time. So I have to pick him up sometimes. And, I mean, that stuff is not okay. I'm like, what happened that everybody thinks that you have to accept something that is so beneath you? Can you at least come up to a standard? Can we be equal givers?
I mean, have
here?
a hoopty, but have a hoopty.
Yeah.
Like, pick you up.
Well, I mean, what if that's maybe some men's like game plan? If they're like, well, there's bad guys out there, so I just have to be a little bit better.
That's really the best way to do it.
That's all. I don't have to be amazing. I just
Have
have
to
to be
be
a little
right
bit better.
above the
And women
worst
will
guy.
love that
Yeah.
because there are so many bad men and they've had experiences with bad men. I just have to be a little bit better than that.
A little
Because
bit
women are
better.
coming out there like my first date, he stole my car and like drove away and left me at the bar. And so he didn't steal my car on the first date. So this is kind of the love of my life now.
So you make sure she has a ride home, but you ask her to split it.
Yeah.
Or you're like, you got this one right.
you got this, right?
And so the next time she goes, she's like, well, he didn't steal my car. So I'm like, I don't know. I think date number
I
2.
think that's my future husband.
And I think that's dramatic, but I do think that is a level
It
of
is
maybe
that,
what
though.
women go through
It
where
is,
they have a really bad experience with a guy.
makes
And so they meet
sense.
another guy who's like, it's basic, but they haven't had enough experience that they're like,
He showed me human kindness.
human
Yeah.
kindness, the
General
bare minimum.
decency.
right.
And she's like, that's my man.
My husband.
That's my man. And don't
my
you
kids.
disrespect him. I am going to pay for everything.
I
Don't
do
you
I'm sorry,
disrespect
There's
him.
this
relationship,
movie
but-
that I don't remember seeing. I just remember the title of it.
Two can play that game.
I can do bad all by myself.
That's Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Yeah.
I can do bad all. I'm sorry. I'm not nobody's mama except for these two, and they don't ask for stuff like. No,
I was going to ask for $5 later, but I'm not.
She's like, off the record, cut it out, Madi. Cut it out.
I spent a lot of gas getting y'all today, and I would love to be recompensated for that.
She's like, so was the pizza earlier nothing? Or?
I know. I was like, hey.
I put pizza in my car.
Maybe I put some of the grease in there. So what happens?
Just wrong. I'm just saying that, I should not be taking care of any guy. Mm-hmm. And I'm not expecting any guy to take care of me. But if we come together, it should be like a partnership. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, times are tough. We live in a time where, people can't afford groceries. Yeah. So I'm not expecting you to take me out, and wine me and dine me and pay for everything. But can you open a door? Mm-hmm.
We could take her to Chili's.
You can get her a marg. You can get her a wicked marg. You can get
a 3 for me.
Person, yeah.
You can get her an Elphaba marg.
Yeah.
But open that door.
Yeah.
Right.
Go Linda
and be
marg.
nice to the waiter or waitress.
Right.
Right. Yeah. But that's big, though. That goes into human decency.
Big. That is so big.
Maybe that's what it is. We have to look at these smaller things and realize those are making up the bigger picture in the end. We can't just assume that, oh, yes, you paid for my Uber, but you didn't ask me to pay for dinner, but then down the road, oh, he doesn't pay rent, or I pay rent, but he doesn't clean up, or just those could add up in the long run. So maybe that's what it is. We have to look at all flags.
But I think that's the thing we're talking about too. It's like, that's the stuff you kind of ask when you're dating, because
everyone lies. You can edit yourself so much. True. You can lie.
And stop moving in with people.
Oh, that's absolutely crazy.
I'm like, come on. Why are you living together for a year? You've been together 3 years. Great.
Oh, that is true. They're living together.
They're living together. That's why.
That's wild. Y'all both got jobs. I know times is tough. I'm struggling.
So when should they live together?
Marriage.
So you're saying they should find out she should have found this out when they got married.
No, but she would have had higher standards for when they got married.
No, I'm saying she wouldn't have known. They would have got married. They would have moved in, and he would have been like, "Hey, this is me."
He has bought the cow without paying a price. That cow is in the house,
cleaning, cooking.
I don't know if I want to be referred to as a cow.
But that's the point, though.
It's a female.
It's a woman.
It's a cow.
Well, we have this.
I know, but I'm not an object though. Too. Buying the cow.
You're a maid. Paige is a maid.
Not me. Not OP.
That's what happens, though.
Yes.
If you don't set a standard for yourself, yes, you are becoming just the
I'm
cow.
not against the standard. I'm saying the standard's a thing, but I think the whole
you can't see that
finding out she'll find the same thing out in marriage, but now they're legally tied together.
True.
That's the part I'm like, that's concerning to me, because he can lie for 3 years. They get married, and then she finds out, and she's like, now I got to go through a whole divorce now, because not only do we live together, we got to get a whole divorce because he didn't disclose this. I didn't know this about him, because people can lie. People can
house
hide
visits.
Because for me, I'm in between both of you guys. I get what you guys are trying to say of once you move in together, then it's why not? Why don't we just be married? But I do think there is a point of maybe dating first, living together first, because then you do find these things. You're like, well, I don't want to be with you anymore. And I'm wondering what the middle ground is to be test running life, but then it's
that's why I want to know, is there a way to test run without
I'm now we're not tied together.
That's fiance, because if we're getting engaged, we can spend the night at each other's house. We can spend time. We can see how things are going. But I can't automatically move in with somebody without knowing their habits. Oh, you don't flush? Oh, that's a problem for me. But I wouldn't
find that out.
You don't wash your hands.
You don't wash your hands.
You ain't gonna find that out until you live with them.
Right.
Because it's you get comfortable over a period of time, and they're like,
but if you're
they let their guard down from the spend the night. That spend the night energy when they're like, everything's perfect.
I'm not farting.
You're not farting.
But
if I don't wash my hands normally, I'm definitely washing my hands.
But if it's consistent,
you're not
you
catching
turn
me
that
off
water
guard.
loud. You're like,
I don't know.
I'm washing my hands in here.
Oh my God, my hands are so clean.
Look how clean they are.
I do this all the time.
Just shouting it. Hey.
I do seriously. I am wondering what the middle ground is from what
I
you
don't
guys
know
are
what
saying.
it is, but
I think I know what the middle ground is. And it's what I'm saying. I don't have to live with you. We can both still have our own places. I can spend a couple days here with you. You can spend a couple days here with me at my house, but we don't coincide together until we have a ring. So come stay with me for a few days. I'll stay with you for a few days. We stay at our own house.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do that for a year, 2 years, 3 years, however long, until we learn each other's habits. There's no way you're holding a fart for 3 years. It's not happening.
I don't
You're
think
going
you've
to
dated-
forget to wash your hands.
Yeah.
After 2.5
You are dating
years.
women. Women are holding farts for years. That's completely a thing.
It's not going to happen.
Women are absolutely holding farts.
Has she released a fart around you?
Well, people you date, do they fart around you?
Yeah, they definitely do. But I'm not, but I was moving in with people. Now I'm not, but still.
But I'm like, I do think there's a middle ground because you would move in with them early.
Yeah, definitely
I
did.
definitely think the early is out the
The
window for
wrong
me.
way to go about
Because
it.
I'm not even mad at OP. Like they were dating for 2 years. They got together and they were starting living together for a year. And I'm like, that seems right to me how I would want to do it.
And I don't know. I like that one. I like Eli's suggestion where it's like it's not permanent, but it's like 3 days out of the week in a row.
Just to get to know
so
each other.
you get to
House
see them in
visits.
their surroundings.
Right, you
because-
can see me in
Just pop
mine.
in.
Right.
Yeah.
You get to see.
Just
I
pop
like
in.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. So you see them in their
You
surroundings.
get the cleanliness, how they take care of their
How they
house.
keep their house clean.
Because you're
Yeah.
going to see baseboards. You're going to
Right.
see everything. And when most of the time when guys clean, they clean the surface stuff.
The stuff that's
you
at
can
their
see.
height.
Right.
Yeah.
You could see. We'll get all of this stuff. But then, you go to turn on the water and you see that little crust stuff that's coming off from the hard
Yeah.
water deposit. And it's like, eh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a big cleaner. Okay.
Yeah.
Just note it.
Yeah, with my roommates I've living with both women and men, I'm like, men are dirty, women are cluttered.
Mhm.
Very true.
So it's like, usually those don't go together very well. So a woman, I'm like, I'll clean this stuff, but there'll just be tons of stuff everywhere. And you're like, oh my God, get this off. But men are like, oh, it's like sparse, like there's less things, but it's just dirty everywhere. It's like, yeah, they're not cleaning on the baseboards and not doing all that extra stuff.
Mhm. Yeah. So, OP, I,
mean,
don't think he's going to change.
I don't even think so either.
I don't think he's going to change.
Not saying he's set in his ways. Men have the ability to change. Just
Yep.
does
Yeah.
he want to?
Yeah.
And it sounds like no, he wants to go back to the way it was.
Yeah.
Well, as long
He
as you
back
say
to
it,
normal.
I'll say
said that.
Mama.
He verbatim said that.
Yeah, he does. Let's go back
Verbatim.
to normal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to
Let's
the
go
way
back
it
to normal.
is.
So we're doing an act
Some
out.
things will never change.
Back to the way it is. Who wants to be in the act out? I think Sam should be
I
someone.
think everybody has to be.
I think
in the act
maybe Sam's fam. So we need a boyfriend and a girlfriend. Actually, that's all we need. Somebody could be like
out. And we need the mom.
like a dirty. Oh, we
Right,
need a
I'll
mom.
be the dirty
Some-
sock.
somebody
I
could
wanna
be
be a
an
spray
inanimate
bottle.
object.
I'll be a
my
spray
God.
I'm just the
Okay,
stiff
I'll
sock
be the
in
boyfriend.
corner.
I'll be the gross boyfriend.
Okay. Who are you gonna be?
the stiff sock. That's
The
dirty in the
stiff
corner.
sock is crazy.
I'll be OP then. And so you're a spray bottle, you're a stiff sock.
You're the
Yes.
mom.
I'm the mom.
Okay. Babe, have you seen the batteries for the PS5 controller?
Have I seen them? Oh. I was like, where are we?
Babe, have you seen the batteries for the PS5 controller?
Yeah, they're in the closet. They're in the closet.
Which closet?
I know you don't know where it is, where all the cleaning products are. You know that closet?
I don't. Is it like like what shelf? Like top shelf or?
How about you look? Just go to the closet and look.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
Gosh. How
I
about
don't
you
see
get a
anything.
towel while you're in there and clean up after yourself?
I don't see anything. I just see this stupid little sock. Let me put that-
closet.
I don't think she cleaned that yet.
Hold on, let me grab the spray bottle.
Oh, over here. So the batteries are around here.
I'll tell you where the batteries are if you go clean the table. Clean the dining room table.
I'll do that easy because I want to ease your worries.
Wait, I'm like, spray.
Dang, you're really misting it.
Yeah.
I don't think
Do you
we.
hear it? It sounds like.
That smells horrible. That's like a really tough cleaning agent, no?
Are you talking to us? I think
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a snake in there?
Oh God!
I'm not, babe. I was gonna clean it, but I don't think I want to touch it anymore. There's a snake in
I
there.
don't know.
There's a snake in your bottle.
Solution.
Oh.
It's just because I'm a spray bottle. The S's
Oh,
are
okay.
a
We got a
little
list because yeah, okay.
dramatic.
I get it.
Yeah.
Babe,
does-
you dropped it on the floor.
Wait, have
babe.
you been sentient this entire time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've heard things we've said.
Yes.
Okay.
And I just want to also let you know when you spray it, it does affect my throat as time continues.
I don't need that guilt. I don't care. I just want to clean the house.
But all you have to do is just close. When it's done, close it to off.
I'm not
And
doing that.
it does revitalize.
Who closes their spray? I'm not closing it.
Please.
Okay. Okay, so can you take this human spray bottle and
Where's the spray bottle at, babe?
it's the thing that's been talking to us the
I'm
whole time.
on the ground. If you could please.
Where is it at? Do you see
By
it?
your foot.
The thing that
Mom, hey mom. What are you
Mom.
doing here?
What's up? What's
Hey
up?
mom. Mom,
you
do you see
doing?
the spray bottle anywhere?
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Oh, my right foot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Don't hold there.
So when I clean something, I and then I just swipe.
Yeah, you
With
know,
where's the towels at?
it's in the closet.
Okay.
Actually, let me just
Wait,
give you the
is
sock.
this babe? Is this a towel?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so crazy.
Wait, it's kind of sock.
Yeah,
It's kind of sock
so-
shaped, but wait, do you have the other? You have the other towel half?
Yeah, this is
I
what
honestly
have.
swear I could put that towel on my foot. That looks like a sock.
I'm gonna shake it a little bit.
Wait, babe, you don't want to touch that sock.
Oh my gosh.
I don't mean to be rude, but that sock is stinky. Wash it.
I can use this, right?
Spray bottle, I need you to be quiet.
Spray
It's
bottle.
so creepy that
Spray
you-
bottle, you got this, right? Oh, your nozzle's a little wet. I'm just gonna use the sock to clean off your nozzle.
Why'd you do that? Clean the table.
I'm gonna use the sock.
Why is your mom?
Thanks.
Your mom just came
I don't know,
in.
Mom. Do you know where the table is?
Where the table is?
The table is over there.
Okay. Thanks, Mom.
Why is your son like this?
Well, why are you being so disrespectful?
Wait, why? What?
Wait, babe. So I
Excuse me.
spray the air. Or I spray the table.
If you spray me in the air, it's not gonna be good.
So no air. Okay.
Yeah, maybe just listen to spray bottle. I think this is his expertise.
Yes. It does hurt.
I just sprayed it in one spot. Is that okay?
Spread it out. Spread
Okay,
it out.
I'm gonna spray more.
I don't like this.
It's like the spray bottle version of High on Life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The sock is still wet, babe. You don't want me to use the sock for this?
Can't you see what your
The
son's
sock is
doing?
getting
What
soft.
is this?
Oh my god.
You
The
teach
sock
your
is
son
Why
anything.
are you letting him use a dirty sock to clean the table?
Why would I have to tell him to not use the dirty sock? That's what
I
I
use this sock for a lot of stuff. I don't think it's clean enough. I put my
Why
sandwich
would you
bread
think
on
that's
here.
not- What?
You clean it really well, I thought. So I just put my sandwich bread on it when I'm making my sandwich.
So that
My-
is mayo. That's mayo on the sock.
not on the sock.
Okay, that's what I was afraid of. And that's what I was
So
afraid
there's
of.
like a white stain coming down the
No, and
table.
that's what I was afraid of.
I mean, listen,
Take me back, please.
I
I don't
can't.
trust.
babe, I'll
I
spray
don't
it.
trust these
You
hands.
scare me, so I'm never touching you again.
He scares me.
Yeah.
Okay, he scares me
And I
even
get
more.
that he's scaring me, and I'm.
Okay, I managed to cover the entire table with whatever the white stuff was. It could be mayo. I think it's something else.
You know what
But-
it is. And that's why I'm like, you're acting
thought it was
confused.
mayo.
You know what it is.
What?
It's your sock, and so you know what it is, so don't pretend.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my solutions don't cover that.
If anything, I think it's just spread the mayo out more. It just spread the mayo. So
What
don't
kind
put
of
a
spray are
sandwich
you?
bread on that.
Not a degreaser.
Not a degreaser. Yeah, that's for sure, son. I do have
The
disinfectant.
sock can talk too. Oh my god, the sock is talking.
Wait, so what do I do with this?
I'm gonna need your mom to tell you what to do because this is crazy. How
Mom,
you
I don't
failed
think
your
the sock
son.
is working.
You failed him.
I'm sorry, but you need to just give that back to her and let her do what she knows how to do.
Okay, I mean, Maybe we can go back to normal, babe.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounded a little bit sexist.
Right, straight I got a gun now. Someone's getting shot today.
You want me to throw this wet sock at you?
I'd rather you. If you do, it will be you. I promise you, it will
I
be
can
you.
use the gun to spray I can use the gun to clean the table if you want.
Actually, I don't know who I should shoot. I'm like, the spray bottle's scary. The sock I just found out can talk.
Why would you shoot me? Because I'm
This
scary.
woman enabled it.
The sock is
You're
dripping now.
bad.
The sock is dripping. That's how wet it was from the spray, and maybe something else.
Shoot me with the gun. It'll give extra firepower.
Oh my God.
Can I use the gun to spray the table
Okay,
now?
fine. And see.
Why did he eventually have like a New York accent? Can I just use me for extra firepower? Am I the asshole for wanting my fiance to confront his ex about what she's telling their daughter about me? Involving the kids in the relationship.
Oh boy. Not good.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Am I the asshole for wanting my fiance to confront his ex about what she's telling their daughter about me? I've been with Derek, 31 male, for almost 3 years now, engaged for about 6 months. I'm 29 female. He has a daughter, Isla, 6 female, from his previous marriage to Monica, 30 female. They divorced before I came into the picture. I wasn't the reason they split, just want to make that clear. I love Isla. She's such a sweet kid and we've built a really good relationship. I'm a landscape architect, so I work from home a lot and I've been able to spend quality time with her during Derek's custody weeks. She calls me by my first name, which I'm totally fine with. I never push for anything else. Here's the problem. Monica has been saying things. It started maybe 6 months ago. Isla came home from her mom's and told me, "Mommy says I don't have to listen to you because you're not my real family." I was hurt, but I let it go. Kids say things. And then it was, "Mommy says you're just daddy's girlfriend and girlfriends don't stay forever." Then last month, "Mommy says daddy's going to come back to her one day and we'll be a real family again." That one broke me because Isla looked at me when she said it with this confused look like she didn't know what to believe. I told Derek we need to address this. He needs to talk to Monica about what she's saying because it's confusing Isla and it's hurtful to me and frankly, it's delusional. They've been divorced for 4 years and he's engaged to someone else. His response, "I can't control what Monica says in her own home." I said, "No, but you can tell her it's inappropriate and that it's affecting your daughter." He said he doesn't want to start drama and that Isla will figure out the truth when she's older. She's 6. She doesn't have to figure out anything. She shouldn't be caught in the middle of her mom's fantasies that her parents are getting back together. I told Derek if he won't address this, then I don't know how I'm supposed to marry in this situation. He said that I was overreacting and that Monica is just having a hard time and I should be the bigger person. Be the bigger person while his ex tells their child I don't matter and I won't be around long. I don't know what to do. I love him. I love Isla, but I can't spend the rest of my life being undermined and having Derek shrug it off. Am I expecting too much?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Nope.
He's got to be able to stand up not only for his fiance, but his daughter too.
Right.
Because she's confused about how to feel about this new person who's not trying to take the role of her mom, but she's going to be a parental figure with her dad.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I definitely feel bad for Isla because now she's kind of being forced in the middle of their family drama.
Mm-hmm.
And she's unintentionally repeating what her mom is saying and hurting another person too. She's not even trying to.
I think Isla is confused, and so she's bringing it to her because she at one point did trust her.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's bringing it to her like, why would mommy say this if it wasn't true?
Mm-hmm.
And trying to understand it. So she's like, it's not like her mom said, go tell her. She's like, mommy said this and I'm trying to understand why.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's being told to come and tell her that stuff.
Right.
So she's like trying to get an understanding because she did have a relationship with her before she started doing this. And I think it's kind of, it's not a coincidence that this happened 6 months ago and they've been engaged for 6 months.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Making that's a good connection to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, she's trying to do this to, I don't know, trying to change what's going on. But, for me, I just think that I think that her boyfriend, her fiance has to say, look, this is hurting Isla. This is hurting our daughter. You know, Monica, her name was Monica, right? You need to stop it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back to you.
Yeah. And also, it is hurting our daughter, but this is hurting my fiance.
Yes.
And I think that's very attractive to have in a partner, someone who will stick up for you.
Right.
And
called
it's
a
very
backbone.
unattractive. Yeah, a backbone. I have a partner that has one of those, and I think everybody needs one because it's very unattractive to have a partner that doesn't have a backbone.
I'm just thinking of it as not bringing my fiance into it, just trying to keep the daughter as the main thing between him and his ex. So it's not like you're disrespecting my fiance. No, you're disrespecting our daughter. You're doing this to our daughter and you're confusing her. And let's figure out how to do this so, you know, we get along. Obviously, we're sharing custody here. Can we do this without strife? There's no reason for it.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back to you ever.
And I think even doing that, OP would appreciate that he's standing up for his daughter, but also saying something about the situation, not just like, well, just let it go.
I don't know. I can't get past passive men who, it'll fix itself, or, it'll handle itself in the end.
Yeah.
You need to stand up and do something. Your child is clearly confused. Her mother is clearly causing an issue because a 6-year-old is not going to make this up on her own. And your new fiance, the person you're going to marry, is clearly upset by it. So those are 3 people who clearly are in your life that need to have a conversation about this in order for it to go well. Otherwise, the original poster, she's going to be unhappy forever. If she's already said yes to the ring because she did say fiance.
But
So
they ain't married yet. You can get out of it.
She can get out of it, but that's my point. That's what I said earlier. What you think you deserve, you will allow. So if you think he is not going to fix it, you think that where this stands, it's going to be where it is. He's not going to do anything by speaking to the mother or at least telling the daughter what really is happening. Then I think that's just where it is. You'll just accept it. And that's unfortunate. We deserve so much better than what we allow.
And I think it's good that OP did point out that she isn't happy with that, and she doesn't even know if she can continue with the engagement because of how he treated her.
Because of that.
And I don't think you're overreacting, OP.
No.
He's like totally what's the word?
Spineless.
He
Just go
he's
for
like,
the throat.
he's
Oh my gosh.
making her feelings, this isn't the correct word, but he's making her feelings feel like they're irrational.
Right.
Something similar to that. And it's like, you're not overreacting for that. I do think it's fair that you want someone who will stand up not only for their daughter, but, you know, maybe correct some things that are being said. And I don't think you're crazy for reconsidering the engagement after this. And I think it's good that you said that to him too. You're like, this is not something I don't know what to do going forward.
Right.
So you're not, I don't think you're the asshole. I agree with you, OP.
Yeah.
Because
Wholeheartedly.
to me, you're already in this relationship, because I do see it from the fiance perspective, where we're already kind of at a disadvantage because you have a child with another person. So you already have this deep connection with another person. I do need you to show me as a priority in this that you actually care about my feelings and how I feel in this. It is, like Brandon said, it's very unattractive to watch someone just like, oh yeah, it'll happen. I'm like, do you love, where's the priority in me? Because you do have a child with this person, so I know that relationship is going to be important to you forever.
It's going to last.
So I need you to show that I'm also important. And OP's not like, make sure I'm over your daughter. Just show me common decency and have your ex stop talking mess about me. And I know at least he can't really control it. Like, he could say something and she'd be like,
right,
I'm still gonna, it don't matter. But at least that you stood up for me and you said something. You can't police what the mom says, but you can be like, hey, he's like, I don't like this. I'm not gonna get back with you. We're good. And this is what the situation is.
And at least in the smallest point, when his daughter is with him, he can correct her and say,
That's what I was
to the
thinking.
point
Right.
where,
That's what I was thinking.
no, I'm going to marry her. Me and mommy are not getting back
Yeah.
together. Just redirect so that she can see that's not actually the case. That's just mom's rhetoric.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I feel like that's also a power move, because it's not only disrespecting the mother, but it's also course correcting, like you were saying, and it's building the foundation for it to actually work in OP and husband or fiance's favor. But at the same time, it's just like, you can't go through life just letting hard situations try to figure out themselves.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the communication piece. You have to nip it in the bud. It sucks, but hard conversations, you're raising a daughter. Hard conversations are going to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
And for you not to be able to navigate one of your own hard conversations, it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
you
only
got
going to get harder.
Yes.
There's always going to be a tougher situation.
Right. There's going to be some tougher situations.
And it doesn't even
This
have to
is
be
not too
like
big.
it doesn't even have to be like you going over there barking. Like, she still deserves respect at the end of the day.
Right.
That's unfortunate. Like, they're going to be together for at least 18 years. That the communication has to be there for at least 18 years. You still have to communicate with this person on a regular basis.
Right.
So, I'm not saying go over there and be disrespectful about it. No, you really are upsetting my fiance. I would like us to stop. Let's course correct, because this is my new future. This is what I have in front of me. What we did, it happened, and we have a child because of that. But we have to raise this child up correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's giving respect to the child too, because it's like, I'm not gonna. I see what you're doing to my fiance. I'm not gonna stoop low and talk negatively about your mother.
Right.
I'm just correcting, like Eli said, what she's saying. That's not happening. Me and OP are gonna get married. Me and your mom aren't gonna be together anymore. But we're gonna do everything we can to raise you as best as we can to become the best human being ever. You know, like there are things you can say where you're also not being disrespectful to your mom, even though that's not the respect she's giving you.
Right. Exactly.
There are so many things that OP's fiance could be doing, and he's not doing any of them.
Mom
Just
is
being
great.
passive.
Yeah.
It's not even that
She's
tough
out
a
in the head.
conversation. We just had last week or a couple weeks ago. He had to tell his parents that his fiance's parents were in a throuple. Like that's that's something that's weird. Like you don't normally do. I'm like, and he was scared to do it. So I'm like, you got to be able to stick up for yourself. Talk it out.
Yeah, and that's why. I mean, it was harsh. Spineless. Spineless is a harsh
came
word.
out. You said that.
Yeah,
I
you said it
mean,
so strong.
he is though.
It's the very truth of it.
Yeah, and it's just like, but yeah,
It's
hard
not even the
conversations are
best.
just inevitable. Unfortunately, it's just.
But
a part
I'm
of
wondering,
this human experience.
is Isla coming to OP and saying this stuff, or is she coming to both her dad and OP and saying
She's
this?
going to the OP.
Sounds like she's going to OP.
Yeah. And so she's telling him, hey, this is what's happening. You know, what are we going to do about this? And he says, oh, just, I don't want to get into any drama. Just let it go.
It's the worst kind. The worst kind.
I just see that as, if this is how you're going to treat me now, and we've got 18 to 24 years, because, you know, they still have to go to college and all of that stuff and get married or whatever. This is how you're going to treat me now. How is it going to be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the line? You know what I mean?
And look at what you're allowing your daughter to believe. You don't want to correct her and tell her the actual truth. You'll let her believe what is essentially a lie.
Right.
But she thinks it's true.
Unless it's not.
These are supposed to be people who are close to you, women that you're supposed to be. Your daughter is the first
No, there's
person.
people like that where like, oh, I'm getting a relationship with the people. Like, baby mama is always a thing that I'm going back to. Like, there's people who live in relationships like they just do the dance. Like, it was someone, baby mama's like, yeah, he's mine. He'll be back. And he does come back. Basically.
Okay, we should probably go to Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for the gift of sharing your time with us
Yeah.
on this Christmas time. Happy holidays.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Grandma.
Whatever you
Merry
guys are
Christmas.
celebrating. Hopefully you guys have time to be with your family. Obviously, we got to see some nice family time over here that I think everybody appreciates equally.
Yeah.
Equally. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get out of here, and Patreon, we'll see you in a second. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Tonight's stories.
Hiding facts.
Make my wife.
Reaching out.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Santa Jaby, and I'm here with
Buddy the Elf.
Yo, it's your boy Dex, the elf.
Tommy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Santa Jaby, and I'm here with
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
these elves.
Oh.
Hey, okay. chill out.
Let's get this shit started.
Oh my
3, 2, 1, action.
With the hard V on
Yeah,
it.
the hard F on it is kind of like, the hard B.
Yeah.
It was like the BS.
Yeah,
It's,
no, I
you know?
didn't like that.
That's like hate
What do you guys
crime.
prefer? Sorry.
Don't.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just don't think they like it when you say
Weird.
it. I'm not even allowed to say it sometimes.
I would say African Polish.
Santa's helper.
I feel like Santa Helper is
Santa's helper.
because
probably be better.
Helper has the hard R in it. You know what I mean? So it's like Santa's Helper. It should. I guess elves is what we should be called. It was just the way
elves.
she's
Because
said
we
it.
say Santa help us. We don't-
But she doesn't seem to hear it like
She
that.
said Santa
She
help
said
first.
Santa help hers, and she always
Yeah.
said it like that.
That's what's hilarious.
That's why she's going to Ibiza.
Help hers.
So elves is fine. Santa help us
Is between us.
Is between us.
We
She's
can
going to
say
help
it.
herself.
But
Yeah.
Santa's helpers is a slur.
It's a slur.
Yeah.
All right,
Free my people.
What up, my helper?
What's good, my helper?
That's good, my helper.
We just
Buddy, you can say this. You can say helper.
I know, but I feel like sometimes like I'm human passing, so like I don't think
that's true.
yeah.
That's true.
I don't think everybody
It's
would be
good
like,
to,
They do a double take.
yeah,
For sure.
they do, and it's like
It's like,
also.
helper, please.
helper, please.
Well, also there's people saying Santa helper with a hard R around me because I think it's cool, and I'm like, you don't realize I'm an elf.
You've always been an ally, buddy.
Yeah.
I just gotta stop hanging out with those people at that point because I'm like,
Them helpers
fake.
fake as hell.
Well, it's the humans because I think they can say it.
Yeah. Well, help us is neutral to us. Like we say help us. Everybody's a helper.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
But you
right.
can't say helper to us.
Yeah.
True, true. Yes, because I do recognize that because
Yeah.
I fully am. Yes,
Yeah.
fully
That's my
comprehending
helper.
the conversation, being half human, half elf.
That's my
I'm picking
helper.
up on it. It doesn't need to be
That's my
explained twice.
helper.
Maybe it does, but I get it now, and that's what matters. Okay, so
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
oh, you can't. Santa, welcome to my house. Elves.
Hey guys.
You guys usually come here, but
Yo.
Santa, I thought we just came here from work.
Guys,
I didn't know you
why
were.
did y'all change?
So the Christmas party, I thought we were dressing like we usually do because
Tuesday
I didn't
over
hear
here? What
about
the
it.
heck is Santa
Yeah,
today?
this is.
Nobody said y'all had to not change.
I guess
Isn't
nobody
it a
said
work
you
Santa,
should
you don't
change.
have other clothes. And you know we don't have other clothes.
It's a work week.
You
anyway.
guys have other
You know we don't have
don't
other
act
clothes.
don't act crazy in front of these people as if y'all don't have other y'all have other clothes.
I know you told us before we recorded, don't say the thing about us not having other clothes. and,
I said nothing
not
about
being
that.
We work
I
20-hour
literally
days.
never even said that one time.
Yeah, so as part of the agreement for doing this again this year, Santa said anytime that happens, I cut it off. So I actually have something that I brought for you guys, but you guys need to have your eyes closed, and then
Okay.
I'll place it in front of you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Literally?
Yeah, close your eyes.
close.
Okay.
Oh, I want you up here. All is, I want to hear. All is calm. All is bright.
All right, you can open your eyes. First comes first dibs.
Hold on.
Wow.
I mean, my diet's fully sugar, so I thought I should give you guys what I eat. So
I love this.
Thanks, man.
there's
Yes.
raspberry filled.
I'm taking the raspberry field.
Everything else is glazed.
Yes.
Not fighting for that. I thought there was other filled ones.
I love a raspberry field. Is this who is this?
Thank
Winchell's?
you.
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
is.
Well, this would go
It's-
good with some eggnog.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank-
actually, I had Sam. I don't know your elf name. Bring some eggnog. So here's these.
Sam the elf.
This Tommy.
I'm not a big. I'm kind of lactose intolerant, so I'm not gonna drink. But
Really?
yeah,
Bottoms
I don't
up.
know if it was the diabetes or what.
Oh.
I don't know about Buddy's not lactose.
I'm lactose.
Madi might be, but I don't think Buddy is. So
I don't know who the hell Madi
I
is.
think Buddy has to drink.
No, there's only 3 cups.
Drink. Blow up the toilet. Drink.
I'll share.
Here.
Can I share a glass with you?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right.
No,
And then we'll throw it. Once it's full, we'll throw it again. I'm just kidding. Am I the asshole for refusing to try and talk things through with my parents who are reaching out to me after more than a decade?
That's crazy.
You were no contact. More time than not, if you're going no contact with your parents probably did something to deserve that.
Yeah.
But is there like paths back from no contact?
Maybe if you've really done some like self-work and you're just like, if you're truly genuinely ready to move past that point, maybe. But that takes a lot of self-work.
And you guys both have to be interested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Am I the asshole for refusing to try and talk things through with my parents who are reaching out to me after more than a decade? I, 19 female, haven't lived with my parents since I was 8. I haven't spoken to my parents, not even a hi, since I was 12. At the age of 8, I was shipped off to my grandparents because I was acting out and my parents didn't want to deal with that while they were caring for my medically fragile sister, 16 female, who was 5 when I was sent away. My sister was born with a seizure disorder and a genetic abnormality that made or makes her very sick. She was in and out of the hospital a lot when I still lived with my parents, and I know it continued until I was 12, but I'm not sure about it after. My parents took turns being with her and calling out of work. When she wasn't in the hospital, they were still pouring their energy into her, and I was ignored and or forgotten in the stress of everything. I tried to get some attention from my parents, but they found it easy to ignore me. I was a quiet kid who didn't really get very loud, and so they didn't pay any attention to me. Eventually, it got to me, and I started acting out. I broke stuff, I screamed and cussed. I ruined dinner, and I hid stuff like their keys or their phones or the TV remote. It got me attention, but it didn't give me much attention. My parents would yell and would send me to my room, but that was it. They never followed up. I had a huge epic tantrum when I was 7, asking why they didn't love me, and I was threatening to throw a bunch of stuff at them, and they didn't care. They removed my sister, and they stayed with her in her bedroom. Then, when I was 8, I broke a vase my great-great-grandma left to my mom. That was my parents' final straw. My mom lost her shit and told me she hated me and she wanted me out of the house because she couldn't bring herself to look at me again. My dad brought me to my grandparents' house and he told them they were sick of me being a little shit and not understanding they had better things to do than listen to me cry or yell. My grandparents sued for legal custody, and there was some drama for a while because my grandparents also sued for child support. My parents didn't want me back, but they didn't want to pay the child support order either. There were some phone calls that happened until I was 12 between my parents and me. That was it though. They stopped and we had no more contact again until they reached out last month, and they told me they regretted the way our relationship ended and they wanted to talk things through. I wasn't interested, and that's exactly what I told them, but they asked several times and they tried to get my grandparents on their side, but they failed. My parents told me my sister misses me and they're trying to make things right, but we need to talk. They asked me not to wait until it was too late, but I don't want to fix things. I don't want a relationship with them. It's way too late for anything like that. My parents told me to remember I was no angel, and I had stuff I need to reflect on and own up to as well. They said they wanted this to work out, though. Am I the asshole?
No.
You were 7. What do you mean you gotta?
Are you kidding?
You have things you need to own up to.
That's
Are you kidding? Your parents are
A
absolutely
neglected
crazy.
7-year-old at that.
Yeah.
trying to make an excuse after that?
These parents are like, oh yeah, well, you know, you weren't an easy child. Okay, why wasn't she an easy child? Because you abandoned her, gave her no attention. Granted, yes, did you have a medically fragile child? Yes, but at the same time, that doesn't mean you completely abandon and turn your back on your child, your other child.
You as well.
Yeah.
OP is a boy, by the way. I don't know if I accidentally said male or female.
Oh.
Him. I might have, but him. Himothy.
He's him.
He is him.
He is him.
He is him. And he's been that for the whole story.
No, you're not the asshole. I can't imagine. I don't think if I was in OP's situation, I don't think I would want a relationship either, because you made the conscious decision of, you know, I don't want my daughter around, so I don't want my son around, so I'm gonna ship my son off to the grandparents. You made that conscious decision. Mm-hmm. And I went the rest of, you know, up to date my life without you. And then you want to like loop back around. Hey, you know, after we've given this some thought for a decade, we realized that, you know, this wasn't a great decision. We want you. Too little, too late. I don't even know you. Yeah. Who are you?
It's not even like 5 years, which is forever for a child, but it was, what was it, like 8 to 19? Yeah. It's like, what was that, over 10 years, 12 years?
I mean, these are like formative years.
Yeah.
This is where you get formed.
They're still in the formative years, and they're like, hey, we want to come back. It's like, no.
Like, I don't know you.
First of all, OP, he said no. And now, like you guys were calling out at the end, they said, well, you have stuff you need to own up to.
Then I'm like, oh, you ain't a different person.
You're not.
You bringing this up, you ain't a different person at all.
You're trying to make it seem like it was my fault, which he did say. He was like, I was acting out.
No, he was wilding out.
But it's like...
OP, I didn't want to know, so he was wilding out, though. But for a reason.
For a reason.
He was 6 and 7.
Because a child... You said what?
He was 6 and 7. I'm like, that... I hate when it's legitimate. Didn't realize how much people say those numbers in succession.
But yeah.
Dang.
I think he was actually 7 or 8, so you don't have to say it.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I think we talk about like relationship stories where someone does something bad and they think if they just like say, oh, dang, I'm sorry. There are some things that are so big that there's nothing. It doesn't matter if you say sorry or
you can't come back from.
You can't come back from it. And that's something you got to live with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You did something that was so insurmountable for a person, they can't come back from it. I do think for this, even though it's bad to me, there is a possibility, but 19, that's way too soon to me. Out of this, I'm like, you got to try at 19. You have to try every year if you want to have a chance at this at all, because this is not a first time try you're going to get on this. You did something awful to an 8-year-old kid, and then you try one time. This is like a 5.
Continue.
And blamed.
Yeah. You got to come back with accountability, and you're going to keep trying to show the energy to show that you're actually real about this, because that's the only way you'll have a modicum of a chance.
And I know the parents... haven't done any self-work either because of the blaming part, because there comes a certain point, like I know like a lot of families and stuff, and like so like they'll tell me like advice raising their children and stuff, and they're like, I know I'm going to do some actions that might lead to my child needing a therapist, but just understanding that, and it's like you just got to love them through it and hope that you can do the best. Mm-hmm. And so like the fact that the parents came back and they're like, well, you did stuff too at 8 years old, like you're taking all the adult responsibility you have. Like you were in the position that had more power. You were in the position that had more emotional maturity. And now you're still going to throw it in their face.
Yeah. You were the adult.
Yeah.
You were saying, I hate you. You were ignoring him. And I don't know, even not taking accountability for the mother saying like, I hate you so much.
Yeah.
Literally a canon event for a kid where the people who are supposed to love you the most say, I hate you, and kick you out of their house and say,
that's something that's going to stay with you forever.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah. Forever.
Every relationship there'll always be something because of that happening when you're a kid.
I mean, 19-year-old OP is remembering exactly what mom said to him at 8.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Like I'm not remembering things like that at 8. I may be remembering like moments, but not exact words. But if somebody said something like, if my mother said that to me at 8, I would remember it.
Yeah.
And also, the fact that they were fighting the child support too. So you're giving up this kid, but then you're like staying in the courts with them, fighting over them for a while because you didn't want to pay for them.
Get rid of your kid and get out of it. That's what they thought they could do. We got a dud kid and we just throw it away and move on.
Oh my God.
They did nothing but mean, hurtful, ugly decisions, and they come back and they act like OP had like a really big part to play in the reason why they were treated the way they were treated.
You brought me here. I ain't asked here. I ain't asked to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guilt tripping too. This is what I forgot to mention this. The guilt tripping of, we don't know how long your sister has left. Like, you should reconcile with us because your sister's like dying soon.
That's crazy. Yeah, these are bad people.
Yeah.
Protect your peace, OP.
They sound emotionally immature
Yeah.
They do.
And don't feel guilty about it.
at all.
Top comment, not the asshole. You were a child. You don't need to own up and reflect on anything. Your parents had 2 children, and I'm so sorry your sister has some medical issues, but that's not your fault. And that doesn't mean your parents didn't need to parent you too. They decided to get rid of you, and now they regret it. If you don't want a relationship with them, you don't have to have one. And Opie responded, and they regret it 11 years later, when I'm technically all grown up and legally allowed to live on my own. Yeah, it's not even like a few years later
And they come back when all the work is done. You realize that?
This was my next swipe.
What a cutie!
You saved it?
Immediately.
Okay.
Obviously.
Why wouldn't I save that?
That little cute little candy cane in front. Oh my God, so festive.
I thought you were talking about his big arms.
All the-
No,
Sorry.
the literal
Yeah.
candy cane. Guys, this really is the most wonderful time of the year, you know?
I feel like you're like the most relaxed because most of your work is almost done.
Hey, you know, this is the big season for me,
So
you
how
know?
does this,
You just got to perform for the show tomorrow.
It's just the big day tomorrow. And
Or
after
I think
that,
it's 2 days away.
Is that a
to the end of a long
Cheers.
freaking work week?
yeah?
Work year,
long
actually.
work year, but
Yeah.
we made it yet again. Another year done.
Here's to potentially vacations. Okay.
As
Yeah.
long as you spend that PTO on time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When would the PTO be?
Yeah.
Because right when the season ends, I think we just get back to work, right?
So,
That's
yes.
why I hate that there's no downtime.
Never.
So,
None.
yeah. So, for that, you actually would have to talk to HR. I'm not HR. I'm
But
just,
you're the boss.
I'm Santa Jaby. You know.
But you're the boss of all bosses.
Right. And we all have a role to play in this big operation. And that PTO, that's HR.
So it just seems like when Christmas happens, you're like working hard, and I admit that
Yeah.
is stressful for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then it seems like we don't see you again for 9-10 months. And it
That's
seems like you're on vacation now.
I think
Yeah.
you're already on vacation with that
Actually,
shirt.
Yeah,
Does that sweater move? Could you?
it does move.
The scarf moves.
It does.
Because I saw Mrs. Santa talk about Cabo. She's like, I got to get the bikini ready for Cabo. And I'm like,
Well, you know, the missus always has to go somewhere, you know?
Are you joining her?
What does
though?
she do?
I might.
you might. You might.
Yeah,
I feel like
right.
you're definitely going, Santa JV.
There, it could be a possibility. For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
I've been meaning to ask you too. See, you know, most elves say I do tend to have the fashion on me,
Best dressed elf I've seen.
I would have to agree.
but I did see a commercial
When
where
did
you
he
were
start
dressed.
working here? Why is his uniform so much better than...
He's new. He's the personality hire.
Yeah,
Can
From
I
November.
get an upgraded costume like him? Or...
He's the personality hire from November.
Oh,
yeah. Hey, if I get some extra cloths, slide them your way.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
Look, Tommy,
appreciate
we're
that.
actually in the process of getting new uniform for the new season. So, you know, just things are coming.
What I'm concerned about is there doesn't seem to be a different season than the holiday season. For us, it's always the holiday season. And that's what...
Do you know?
Speak up with me, guys, but
Yeah.
we don't like this, right?
Yeah,
Or-
I'm letting you
I
lead
feel
the
like I'm
charge.
on an
That's all I'm
island
doing.
right now.
No, I'm just
Okay,
letting you lead the
okay.
charge. That's all it is.
You
Because
know how
Buddy has
many
not said a word in support.
There's too many
Buddy has
people
yet
around
to
the
say-
world. You think this just happens overnight? This entire operation just happens overnight?
I think that
It
he's saying the
famously
opposite.
happens
Actually,
in the night, I
no,
think.
he's saying
Yeah.
the opposite. It takes all year for him to do it. There's never a break.
Because
We just want to get a little bit of time off.
yeah,
You guys do get time off.
We didn't even get time off for
Why are
COVID.
you
Actually,
smiling like that? You're smiling like you're smiling like it's a truth, and we all know it's a lie.
No,
are you about to axe 50% of us
I wish I could
in
get
up
fired.
productivity?
I wish I could get fired. I can't leave this place.
you guys, you know, if we hit quota this year,
You say this
But
every
there's
year.
more and more
Every
humans and
year you
children each
say
year.
this.
she said that last year.
Yeah.
no, I didn't.
Why'd you
no.
giggle like that?
You absolutely
Santa
said-
JV, why'd you just giggle like that?
You said the quota thing,
Last
and we were
year,
excited.
we were way behind schedule last
you
year,
said
guys.
this every year. This is the last 150 years. You said the quota thing.
Okay, no, okay.
The last
Last year,
150 years, you
I
said
did
the
say
quota
last
thing.
year. Last year, we were way behind, guys. We
We're
were
always
behind the curve last
somehow.
year.
150 years. I mean, I'm only 42 years old, so that's pretty crazy.
Listen,
I've been
this
here
year,
a while.
Wow.
I feel like this year we're really prepared. This year we're in a really good spot. This year, why do you think I'm in a good mood? Like I feel like that one
Because you
meme,
work
like,
one day a
you
year,
know what I
Santa.
mean? Like
You work one day, everybody be having a good. Oh,
Come on, baby, turn the lights off. Just ethereal, just the purple lights on you.
We are at a great spot this year to hit quota, and you guys might have some bonus PTO coming.
and how much
Santa-
is that? How much is bonus? How much
20
time?
seconds. Hey, Tommy,
Yeah,
So what's your elf name?
where'd you get this?
you know I got this. This came out of Rudolph.
Keep it coming.
That is crazy. So another thing we're doing today is a gift exchange. Do you guys know about my podcast on the North Pole?
No, I don't.
Santa's been on it for a few times. Santa's on it quite a bit.
kind of work all the time. Don't get a chance to really have
Okay,
hobbies or
Tommy.
extracurricular
Tommy,
activities.
we all
You
work
too,
a
I've
lot.
heard about
We
that.
all
See,
work a
all
lot.
work a
Santa,
lot.
you work one day a year.
And that's not true.
What else do you do?
I planned this entire thing.
I mean, you plan. You tell all your department heads to do all the work, and then you kind of say, "Hey, y'all get it
And
done."
you think that's easy?
Yeah, the way you do it. You have one meeting at the end of the year. They all tell you what they
Who
did.
told you that?
December
My
5th.
boss.
It's December 5th.
Your
to be
boss
honest.
doesn't
Yeah.
know what they're talking about.
They're the department head. They're talking to you. They're like, "I haven't seen Santa for 6 months." She strolls in.
Santa's been working on the podcast because honestly, Santa's funded this whole thing. I'm just kind of the face of it to get the humans into it, to get humans
It's
and
a
elves
propaganda machine.
for celebrating Christmas. I mean, this is going to be cut out, but yeah.
Listen, I do what I can. I do what I can, and no one ever gives me the credit, right?
Everyone literally gives you the credit.
No,
Come
no.
Santa Claus here. Come Santa Claus.
Everyone in the world
Write down Santa Claus.
you have so many songs.
Present
Name
from
5.
Santa.
I've been working for 150 years. I think there's one song about Tommy. Tommy the Elf. I've been making toys for my life.
Okay, but you guys
Name
had.
5 songs with elf in it.
Yeah.
And they're praising the elves.
I can't. But what I will tell you, you guys had that great movie on Disney Channel. It was primarily about the elves.
What show was that?
It was a movie with
I think you lied.
Yeah, I think you-
Bernard was one of the elves.
Was it the movie Elf? Because you could have said that movie. I
Yeah.
mean, it was the movie I starred in.
Oh yeah, that's one.
You do have to struggle to find elf movies.
Elf is
Santa ones,
one.
you can find Santa one. There's 4 Santa Clauses. There's 4 Santa Claus movies just called Santa Claus.
Okay.
And then eventually the Santa Claus.
There's the Santa Claus.
Okay.
There's millions of Santa Claus movies. I've never seen elves look like you anywhere.
Yeah.
Is it?
Even
You
here,
don't
you're the
recognize
only
me.
one who
I'm
looks
Buddy
like
the
me.
Elf. I got bangs recently.
I know your buddy. We know your buddy.
Yeah, I got bangs. Like
We're
clipped them
all
off so
4
you can see
feet
my
tall. You're
eyebrows.
the only one who's towering over everyone.
Yeah. You got a uniqueness about
I
it.
tower over you.
I love that word. Uniqueness.
Uniqueness.
Yeah.
That's the appropriate word.
It's a uniqueness.
Okay.
I do what I can for you guys. Like, you're very unique. There's
Santa
no
said
other.
something was
There's no
different
other
about it.
elf like you.
Santa
How
put
do you-
something on that.
Where do you think that big and tall store came from?
It didn't come from you. It came from the people, Santa. I told you I went to a town because there was nothing in Santa Land. Remember I told you I was in traffic all day today.
Yeah. Because it's like, if we had a big and tall here, I think a lot.
I think
Like,
it would go out of
wanna
business.
wear baggy, you know what I mean?
If we had
I
a
gotta
big-
fit these shoes.
If we had a big and tall here, it would go out of business because I am significantly taller than you guys. You guys don't need a big and tall store.
Well, I mean, I don't
we
necessarily.
Big,
know
strong,
that,
and hot and
though.
tall.
I could.
You guys don't need a big, strong, and hot and tall store.
well,
Why did you?
yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever described you as hot. Hot is such a strong word, buddy. And who called you hot?
I mean, sometimes the heater is really high in here, and
Yeah, who lied
my
to you?
cheeks flush, and people have definitely said, "Are you hot? You might want to take your first
so they
layer
ask
off."
you, are you hot?
And I'm like, I am.
I think that's a different thing, buddy. Yeah.
Wait, Santa Jaby, why are you laughing?
Because you're unique, and we all know that.
You are really
got a
unique.
uniqueness.
Yeah. You got a uniqueness to you.
You just light up any room you're in, buddy.
Oh my God.
That's
That's
what they say about
for
ugly
sure.
people. They say that's
Was it because
ugly
I turn
people.
red?
Ugly people light up rooms. I'm just saying, I've never heard attractive person like, oh, you light up a room attractive person. No, they're like, you're hot.
Actually, they literally do. People are drawn to them. Like, that's actually literally what that is. But okay. Whatever.
Like a moth to a flame.
Whenever you say stuff, it never sounds good about me. Whenever you're trying to say anything nice about me, it never sounds good, Santa Jaby. Am I the asshole for hiding the fact that my youngest son is biologically ours? So me, 48, and my wife, 46, both come from a culture where arranged marriages are common. And that's how we got together. We were arranged into our marriage when we were 18 and 20. I can go into more details about it if asked, but it's not super relevant to the post.
Wait, is this a gay couple? What did they say?
Arranged marriage, like
people pick.
Yeah, they got picked for them. And
like their parents pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never arranged
No, I
marriage.
was like confused. Okay.
We both wanted kids. However, my wife had/has a medical condition that made it very hard for her to get pregnant. And because of that arranged nature of our marriage, we didn't exactly feel too keen on repeatedly trying. So when we...
Dang, that sucks.
Oh,
That actually sucks.
I learned to love her, but she wasn't my first choice and I wasn't hers.
oh my god.
Oh my.
Kind of did the sex thing once a month. That's the
That
most I
was
could
more than
stomach.
enough.
We were good at building life, but...
Everything else?
Oh.
So when we were financially able and old enough, we adopted our first son when he was 3, now 26, and our daughter, now 22, a year later when she was a newborn. About 3 years later, my wife unexpectedly got pregnant after we drunkenly hooked up with each other, and that resulted in our youngest son, now 19. When my wife got pregnant with our youngest son, we purposely hid this from our families. They had for years pressured us to try fertility treatments to have a child that would truly belong to us. And we knew that if they ever found out our youngest was biologically ours, they'd never treat our other children the same. We hid her pregnancy and we told our family we adopted another baby. Only a few friends and select members knew about the pregnancy. All my children also know about this. My father, 69, was talking with me about my cousin, 47 male, who knows about the pregnancy, about how he was always disappointed that I never gave him a proper grandchild, and he was still holding out hope until last year when my wife turned 45. I told him he has 3 grandchildren through me, and he just grumbled about how it wasn't the same. My cousin, in private, says he thinks it's a bit of an asshole move to still hide it from him because he's getting older, and it's not like he can treat the kids much differently from one another now that they're grown. I don't think I'm the asshole, but I'm curious about what Reddit thinks.
I think the whole thing's crazy, but the fact that the grandpa said that is the exact reason why
they did it.
That's
Yeah.
a crazy thing to say after they're already old and you're like, man, I wish you gave me a real one though.
Yeah.
That's why OP did it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There is, in their mind, there is a difference. I don't know if I would have done this still, but that sucks.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah.
How they kept that secret for like this long?
Mm-hmm.
How they
whole
maintain
pregnancy?
this? I don't know. But I mean, I get it. Considering the grandfather, I get it. But like, whoa.
He literally proved their point right at the end. So even though not everybody will understand it, I think they're obviously making the right decision for their family. They want their kids. They're protecting their kids. They want them all to be treated the same way because they all see them as their kids, which they are. So, you know.
But it seems like they're all being treated equally poorly.
Substandard, yeah.
Because you're not a real grandkid.
But I also feel like maybe everybody would rather be treated equally than one be favored and maybe the other's getting jealous, even though it wasn't like his fault, but just is what it is.
This is such a specific situation.
I know.
But I do agree with their decision. But it's, in this specific situation, I'm like, yeah, that was actually, I guess, the right way to go. I wouldn't have done it probably if any other variable was different.
Yeah. It's like, this scenario is really a rock and a hard place. You tell the truth, and then exactly what you fear is going to happen. You keep it a secret, and the people that know are going to be like, you suck. But it makes sense. I think,
How do the kids feel about it?
I don't think they have a problem because he never expressed any type of anything either way.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just the way they're used to it because they're like, listen, your grandpa's this way and we don't see you guys any differently. So we're not going to tell them what the difference is. Obviously, you know this,
But I always wonder how the kids feel about it, because I feel like you get raised to follow ideals and like tell the truth and like be honest. And then there's this situation that's like very nuanced, and your parents are like, well, we made this giant lie. You know the truth, but like we made this lie, we're lying to other people.
Yeah.
And for the kid to be like, okay, I get that's a good thing or not. Like that would be hard for a kid.
I definitely do think that, because maybe every once in a while the grandpa would make like those like snide comments.
Yeah.
But also, it's not like something where you kind of have to lie to people every single time you're there.
Yeah.
It's just something I guess you just never mention.
Yeah.
Like you just let them assume, and just what the parents had told them, which was the lie. You just
Let it out
they
there.
assume that because that's what they were told. I'm not going to correct you. I'm not supposed to correct you. You're
And
going
the
to treat me
grandpa's
different
to
if
the
I
grandkids,
correct
he's
you.
like, I wish one of you actually came out of your mom. And the youngest one like, I did. And they're like, oh.
It's really weird because, you know, like Tommy and Dexter don't look anything like you, but Buddy, you look exactly like Santa
Identical.
Jaby.
You look like them together.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy that you found a baby that looks exactly like
It
you.
is crazy.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I mean, do you not see the resemblance?
It's uncanny.
it's uncanny.
I don't know if that's like Uncanny Valley or...
Yeah. Oh, like uncanny as in correct.
But you could blame this all on the alcohol, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie Foxx was right about that.
Blame it on the
They had a whole kid because they got drunk.
Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on the vodka. Blame it on the Henny.
Blame it on the blues. Got you feeling dizzy. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol.
Yes.
See, this is the Santa Jaby I like to be
That's
around.
Jamie. That's a fun one.
Because we did karaoke, and what was it? We did karaoke like 15 years ago. That was so
It was a
fun.
good
That was
time.
really
That
fun.
night off that we had, that was really fun.
Yeah.
The eggnog was
It's the
rolling.
last night off I had.
I think so, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's just one night off, Santa. Like,
We could do so much in one
I
night.
One
just-
night off. I would pray for it.
I mean, have you not seen The Hangover? You can do a lot
guys
in a
get
night.
multiple days off.
Name one.
Name them.
You get
I'll wait quickly.
Yeah, name 'em.
you guys get 8 days off in a month.
But I thought we worked one weekend a month.
So 6.
And then there's overtime.
Yeah.
That is like only like crunch time December.
No, it's because we're always going into debt because everything we have to do to pay our expenses. So then we have to work extra to get to even.
You need to put them reindeers in rehab.
Why?
You guys talking about my feet again? My dogs?
No.
Donner or Blitzen?
What's going on with the reindeer?
Rudolph.
I thought it was just a rumor. I don't know because we've been kind of talking about it. We just noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a problem. You think it's just snow out there? It's not just snow out there, Shane. I hope.
What do you mean by that?
It's not just snow out there.
How do you
It's-
think they fly? Did you ever really think
Oh, yeah, we
about how
talked about
they
this
fly?
last time. You know this. You had to have been giving them some of it. Put it in their hay,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
No. What kind of Santa Jamie do you think I am?
Well, listen, I think
I
you're a
think
great
you'll
Santa,
do
but
anything to get the work done.
Exactly.
I think you'll do anything no
Within
matter what.
reason.
Well, you say a healthy reindeer, you just keep renaming him Rudolph. How many Rudolphs have we had? People don't really know that.
It's not the original, and we all know it's not the original Rudolph.
Well, last a few
I
years,
think we
I've had
all
speed.
know. I think
Yeah.
we all know that it's not the original. I mean, there's a life cycle we have to respect.
We're in Rudolph 45 right now.
Yeah.
That's
Rudolph
generous.
40, yeah, that is. 'Cause
Does that need to be public knowledge? Not necessarily.
Edit or cut it.
They can, cut it now. They can assume.
I don't like
We don't
that.
have to tell them.
Well, I saw Rudolph in the alley on a bender.
Wait, which one?
I think it was it Comet?
Was it what
Was it-
Rudolph
no,
number
which
what?
one?
It had to
Oh.
be Rudolph 18, wasn't it?
It was.
Rudolph 18's dead. We know Rudolph 18.
Wait, so when you retire Rudolphs, there's still other ones that are just kind of chilling around?
Because sometimes they can't even fly anymore. They can't even do anything.
like sometimes you do have to retire them before. Like you don't like retire them when they're like ready to die. You know, you want
Okay.
to retire them. You want to give them like a couple good years where they're just kind of like just living. That they aren't working.
Do you
know?
give them a good severance package of hay, or you just
Yeah.
leave them out?
No, of course.
Okay.
No, you take care of them to the end.
But
Okay.
what is living when you're just an addict reindeer who has just lives for the next fix? Because that's what happened to Rudolph 18.
We've learned a lot since Rudolph 18.
Just galloping
and we've
through
made
the fields.
adjustments.
I mean, yeah, you
To the
guys are
program.
on Rudolph 45.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's been a lot of change.
Yeah, a lot of lessons learned, a lot of things done differently.
The thing that got me is when Rudolph 41 didn't last a year. That one was tough though.
And that was a weird one.
That was a weird one.
That was a weird one.
Because I was around when that happened.
And I remember Santa going on and on about like, we don't have the quotas are not being filled, and yelling at Rudolph 41 to be like, you need to step it up. Rudolph was making toys at that point. I remember that.
Not the best job because the hooves
Awful. The
were
hooves were getting in the way.
trying to grab a screwdriver. Rudolph, do something else.
At one point, he bit somebody.
I get where you're coming from. At the end of the day, I have to be a boss. If I'm not the boss, who's going to be the boss?
Even if there's chaos in your business.
The 25th is still going to come. Kids are still expecting gifts under the tree.
And this is what you do every time you guilt us into it. And then we're like, of course,
It's the truth.
We want the kids to be happy.
You want them to be happy or not?
But at what cost to us?
Sacrifices have to be made.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh, last story. Ho, last story. Ho, last story. Ho. Am I the asshole for making my wife do all the chores since she used the chore money for herself?
Chore money.
Chore money.
I don't know what the concept of chore money.
I
I've
don't
never heard of
understand that.
this.
Did they have a maid?
Only
Maybe.
chore money I know of is the chore money when like you're like maybe like 8, 9, 10, and your parents just trying to incentivize you to do chores, and so like when you do them consistently enough, they give you money because they're like, "Good job, you're doing a good thing." That's the only chore money I know.
I never had that either.
I don't know anything about
You're
that.
doing chores. That's what I had when I was. You don't need financial incentives.
Do you want to clean
You live
house?
in this damn house.
You live in this house.
Bankroll Brando had incentives. I'm telling you right now.
And I got Donner and Blitzen. You clean this house.
Am I the asshole for making my wife do all the chores since she used the chore money for herself? I work out of town at a very physically demanding job. Strangely enough, I'm really lazy, but I make lots of money, so I have no problem paying for people to do all of my housework and yard work. I have a cleaning lady and a kid that mows my lawn and shovels the snow. My wife knew all of this throughout our relationship. I didn't keep it a secret or anything. She actually seemed to appreciate that my place was always clean when she came over. There was more than just pickles and beer in my fridge. She lived with her parents to save money while she paid off her student loans. We discussed her living with me or even just in my house while I was gone, but she wouldn't go for it. Her family is very traditional. Anyways, we got married in September and she finally moved in with me. She's amazing and I'm stunned by how hard of a worker she is. I also offered to pay off the remaining balance on her student loans, but she wouldn't agree to that. What she did agree to was to take over the housekeeping and shopping in return for the money I used to pay my housekeeper being added to her budget. It kind of sucked, but a couple of guys I work with took her on, so she's okay. The problem is her dad is big on doing all the work around his house. I'm not. I pay people to clean my gutters. I pay plumbers, electricians, whatever. I work extremely hard for 14 days in a row, and when I'm home, I want to relax. I walk my dog and not much more. My dog lived with my parents when I worked, but now he's home with my wife. Since we got married late in the year, my lawn didn't need to be mowed after our honeymoon. We have had a weird year for snow, like we just got our first big dump. I don't like how he says that.
Big dump.
Big dump.
And since I was coming home last night, she told the kid not to shovel. She kept the money, whatever. We're a partnership. She can make decisions like that. However, despite whatever her dad has to say about it, I don't shovel. I could get hurt or worse, sweaty. So this morning, I made sure she knew that if the snow wasn't removed in 48 hours, we would get a citation from the city. They would send out a crew to shovel, and we would be charged for a city union labor rate. She said I could shovel. I said I could, but I wouldn't since I had budgeted for someone else to do it. She ended up having to do it herself. She tried calling the kid, but he was going to school, so he couldn't do it until afterwards, but he had other clients to take care of. She's mad at me because I could have shoveled. I fully could have, but I didn't want to. I never want to. That's why I pay other people to do that shit. I don't even like that I have to unload the dishwasher now. I used to just throw dishes in there and they would end up in the cupboard. Am I the asshole for assuming that if she took the money for a job, then she would take the responsibility for that job getting done? I don't understand why you would take them, like, just let them do it. Like, why wouldn't you also want to have a clean house and, a lawn mowed or shoveled? I mean, I get that. I guess they come from traditional households and maybe she wants to do that. Yeah. But then don't eliminate the thing that you weren't planning on doing, like the shoveling and the lawn mowing, because I don't know, maybe they just didn't have that conversation of like, well, you're not married to your dad, you're married to me, a man who's going to pay for that stuff to get done.
I mean, I get it. I'm at the age where I will absolutely pay for convenience. Absolutely. Absolutely. Which is low-key what makes me scared of being a homeowner. Because I am good to put in a ticket, okay?
You put a ticket in?
I will put in a ticket. All that figuring it out, no, put in a ticket.
Yeah. Like for maintenance and stuff?
Yeah. Are you crazy? I don't want to have to worry about shoveling. I don't want to have to worry about lawn care. I don't want to have to worry about who's fixing the AC. I don't want to have to worry about the toilet being closed. No. Let me put in the, hey, excuse me. Yeah, this isn't working. Can you come fix it?
This sucks because
and you should be able to do that.
Yeah.
I want to be this man so badly, but living in this world, especially when you're dating, you're trying to date and you're trying to show, it feels like as a man, you try to show your value. And I'm like, I know things about computers and that's about it. I'm not a handyman. I'm not any of that. So I am paying people to do all this stuff. And then you get married to someone, they're like, you can't even mow the lawn? You're like, to me, that's not being a man. Being a man is like, I paid the money for it to get done. But there is people who are like living in this world where like, that's what men do. They do that stuff. They mow the lawn, they fix it. That's a value that you have. And then when you divorce them, you're like, oh, I'm just putting money on it. Then that can like change aspects of the relationship and how people see you.
I guess that just needs to like come from how you see yourself. Like, do you hold yourself to like what those traditional values are? He doesn't, which is why he doesn't care that she's like all these things, you know? Yeah,
like in a bubble, of course you can be like, I want to pay for everything, I don't want to do anything, but you still live in reaction to other, you still live in reaction to other people, which I think is the difficult part. Like, being married to someone whose dad is probably like a Mr. Fix-It guy.
Which that's the way it actually is. Like that, he's cooked. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot more things that she's just not gonna understand. But I get what you're saying. But also, I think I come from the mindset of, yes, you could have enough money to pay for it, but you should also be able to do it. If push comes to shove, like the kid went to school and it's like, okay, like, you know, I don't think he's in the wrong for sure. I don't. But it's like, at least that's something I was just wrestling within myself. Hearing the story, I'm like, my thing is you should always at least know a little bit about something. Like,
but is that still like a value of yours that isn't universal? Like, is it possible? Like, I don't need to know anything.
I think it was just something I was wrestling with personally, because we are in a very different world now where some people, it's fine. Like, they get by with just not doing anything and just paying for everything, which is fine. Like, or then you have people that literally will make everything from scratch, or, you know, like,
because they have to.
Yeah. Or like
some people because they want to, but most people are like, well, we can't afford to have a cleaner. We can't afford to have somebody mow our lawn.
Yeah. Or, you know, there's certain things you learn how to do. I've learned how to do by myself, and it's easier to just pay for the convenience of having someone do it, like an oil change.
Yeah.
Learn how to change my own oil. And after buying the oil, doing the job, recycling the oil because you can't just throw it out.
Right.
I might as well just got an oil change. Right. And I would have saved on time. So there are certain things where I think you can have that balance, but I don't know. I don't think he is. Mm-hmm. But that was just my internal conflict when I was here, and I was like, I mean, you should know him well something, but that's
he is saying he does know. He's just too lazy. He doesn't want to do it. Mm-hmm. And I get where you're coming from too. Of like, you should probably try it enough to be like, okay, is this something I am willing to do for myself, or do I think it's worth it to pay somebody to do it for me? It sounds like he knows what he can. He can do that. He can shovel. Right. But he's like, do I want to shovel? No, I have the money to do that. I budgeted for that. She took the money. Yeah. She kept it.
Yeah, also, we're talking about some different, like the implications of his lifestyle versus the question here of, is she in the wrong for like doing that?
And even with like what you were talking about, Sam, and I don't know if that was maybe something that you were thinking about like personally, or if that's what you were wondering if like OP was thinking that too, of like this ties of like what it means to be like a man in traditional society. I also don't think he's necessarily tied to like those values, even though he did marry like a woman who was traditional, which I do think that might have been more of a screw up on his part because they're not necessarily aligned and like
he's cooked
exactly what they want.
Right.
But he doesn't sound like he's a traditional man, maybe in the sense of he's like, especially like the man that she grew up seeing. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm not your father, but it doesn't seem like he cares that he doesn't fit in the image or the mold that she has.
I don't want to strip this guy of his manlyhood though, because he's still taking care of business.
Yeah,
he's just going about it in a different way,
non-traditionally.
Like, and I want to strip it away. I want to strip, because I was talking to someone about gender roles in general, of like what gender roles are and how like sometimes it can feel so restricting, and we should maybe take them as like suggestions, but we need to do what's best in our own lives to like truly follow. But it's like you still have society being like, you didn't change your oil. It's just like little things like that where you're like, okay.
Do you have like people in your life that give little slights to you like that for stuff though?
Not to me. I feel like it's like
I think it's more of a comparison thing though too, because at least for me, I do have like a lot of my guy friends are like mechanics. One's like a freaking welder, woodworker, construction person. And hearing the stuff that they do for like fun or just are able to know and do, I'm like, bro, what the heck? Like, what am I doing?
Right.
They're over here building houses from scratch and stuff. And I'm just like,
yeah, I think you're right.
I got a gaming PC. I'm chilling. But I also try not to put myself too much into thinking about that, because society is just it's going in a different direction, like where we can have these conversations of, are you all pay, or are you all work?
Yeah, because I think there's also like some, like for me personally, not wanting to follow gender like norms, but also there is fluidity, like with where I grew up, where, you know, my mom was raising me and my siblings. So like the lawn, she mowed the lawn. She taught us how to mow the lawn. Like my sister didn't do it, but she taught me how to mow the lawn. And like my brother Nathan, but a lot of the housework, whether it was designated to be male or female, was done by the women in the household. So it's like, for me, I think there is that fluidity of like who's shoveling, who's mowing, who's taking out the trash that I already kind of always had. But I will say there are things that like personally, like I want to get away from, that I still feel attached to a little bit. Like if I'm cooking, I'll be like, why am I enjoying cooking right now? Because I'm like, it's just like, it's something you need to do on a daily basis. But because there's that tie to like that thing of like, well, you're a woman. So like, I'm like, I'm going to order out. I'm not going to like, or like on Thanksgiving, I was cooking because I wanted to cook, but I was just like, look at me being in the kitchen.
It's fine.
Yeah. But you know, there's like certain things where that's me being like objective to that. And then there's maybe thoughts that you have where you're like, am I being manly enough? And it's just like, it's just an image that society has created of like who we're supposed to be, when really at the end of the day, it's not like, I mean, thank God I didn't have any of my family being like, get in the kitchen, girl. Or like you being like, maybe you being around somebody who's like, you didn't mow your own lawn, or you didn't shovel your own lawn, or like you didn't do, what was it? You didn't change your own oil, you know?
Well, I think that's an interesting thing. It's like there's been these gender roles for so long and they've been so built in. And now within the last 20, 30, 40 years, we've been talking about gender roles and how to be out of it. And people, the way work has changed and how the internet's changed everything. People are going to different lines of work that cause you to have different skill sets that might not have such value in the physical world anymore. Mm-hmm. So you still have these gender norms that your parents and all these people lived through, and now you're getting relationships, and it was very easy before, like, this person did this and this person did this. This person has skills that really excel at this. This other person doesn't want to do that, so yes, you're doing that. But now you're coming in and we're like, we kind of have the same skills. and
we're kind of both working.
We all don't want to do that thing over there. And we're not made to do that thing over there. So, and then we're like, but you look like a thing that should be wanting to do that and knows how to do that. And you're like, I don't want to do that. You see. I want to pay money for someone else to do that.
Yeah.
So for me, it's never been like a problem, but it's something I think about constantly. Because not even just in terms of relationships, but in general in the world, like thinking about a zombie apocalypse. What would I do in a zombie apocalypse? I'm like, my value is with electricity. I need electricity for my true skills to be like realized. If we had no electricity, I'm not a hope to anyone, really.
I have thought about that personally, where I'm like, if the world were to end, like how, like, because I've thought of, I don't know if it's like a weird person thing to do, to be like, can I live? Like, could I like live off the land? Could I
think
survive?
about it all the time.
I'm like, there are skills that I want to learn to just survive, because I'm like, it'd just be for fun. Right? It'd just be for fun, right? Just to learn how to survive and live off the land. And, you know, I don't know. I think stuff like that is cool, because I am also so involved in like the world of internet technology. Yeah. It's like my skills would also be gone. And I'm like, how do I eat?
My value goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I equated it to this. For me, I think it was more so my hunger to learn than the, I guess, predestined path to fill in a gender role as a man. Yeah. I was like, so, because I'd have moments like that too, where I'm like, man, why do I want to learn how to change my own? Like, I'm a guy, but like but then I realized just who I was. I just like to learn. Like my For You page on any social media platform, it is really strange. Mm-hmm. But there's like, it'd be like really strange stuff, but then there's like something informational, like the survival tactics. Like, I just saw a guy randomly build a fort from scratch. Like, those things haven't been out or like popular for so long.
They have
forts?
People building stuff from scratch. People going in the middle of nowhere and building stuff from scratch. People love it.
Yeah, but like, at least for me, like the ones in the jungle, I used to watch those all the time, and then I stopped watching it. But I was like, this randomly just popped up, but I watched the whole thing. But I don't know. I just equated it to more so knowledge, not necessarily me trying to fill the gender role. I just want to know things.
Yeah.
So but I think more than any other time in the world, we have the ability to do the only things that we want to do, and we can outsource everything else at a greater rate than we've ever had in the past. Yeah, I agree. And so it changes us into a specific type of person. Like we're fundamentally different than people were 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Where you did have to be more well-rounded because you didn't really have quite the same access to all these different tools and services. And so you're like, I'm really good at this thing now.
Well, I do think a way to look at it is you could still be a well-rounded person with money, because now you're like, the things that I need to do to function on a daily basis can be done for me, so I can purely focus on passions.
Yeah.
I mean, there is also Netflix, so there's time to get distracted all day, you know, but there are times where eventually hopefully you get tired of that and you're like, what do I really like? Do I want to learn how to like knit, or do I want to learn how to like fix a car up, or like, I don't know, like run like a marathon? Like, let me train for that. Yeah. There's things that you can like maybe find interest in doing that you now have time to do because of the money that you paid somebody else to do for things. So anyway, I know that got a little off topic there, but I thought it was a good conversation.
Right.
So update. So we got another big dump of snow today. This guy with big dumps.
Big dumps, man.
My wife knew I wasn't going to do it and she didn't want to do it. So she called her dad for help. He told her that he would come do it and talk to me after work.
No way, dude. Okay,
That's
at
what
that
I'm
point,
saying.
you have to get your ass out there and shovel that stone because no way is my wife gonna call her freaking daddy
That's
and
what
he's
I'm
gonna
saying,
come and
man.
freaking shovel my snow. There's just no way.
She knew what she was
There is
doing.
like you said, there's a point where you just gotta concede, brother, and now's the time.
And then he says, cool, I'm warm inside with my dog. I had already talked to the kid and he'd already done it, been paid and skedaddled.
Been paid.
I was going to tell her father to stay out of our marriage when it came to finances and stuff. Well, he went to his house first and he shoveled his sidewalk first and he slipped on his sidewalk and he twisted his back. So he didn't finish and he won't be coming over after all. Her mom and older brother got him back inside and finished their walk and he had to come over from his own apartment where he pays a monthly fee for snow removal and shit like that. Anyways, her dad isn't seriously injured, no broken bones or a concussion or anything. They had him checked out, but now my wife is home and it's supposed to snow for the next few days. She wants me to go shovel there since it's too hard for her mom, and her brother said he has work stuff and only showed up because it was an emergency. I volunteered to pay for my kid, who's not biologically related to me in any way, but some of you think he's my child, to drive over there and shovel. I said I would even drive him over and have that talk with her father.
You'll do anything to not shovel. And I love that. I hate shoveling.
I love that.
My wife has agreed that it is best that I pay for yard work and snow shoveling. I'm working on her on the Houseworker, and I'm talking to her about the student loans in the car. I'm thinking of saying that I will pay them off and she can put the money she was paying for them into our RRSP. That's a retirement savings account in Canada. Her dad is Filipino, for those who asked. Okay, so the dad stepped in. I mean, obviously he was going to.
Yeah, he was.
I'm still happy that he held his ground. He was like, you're not changing me.
No.
Like, I'm not ashamed that I'm not doing it. I'm hiring somebody to do it.
And when I was voicing my thing before, I really do want to be him. I think I would have folded in this situation. I would have shoveled. As soon as the dad was mentioned, I'm like, I'm going to let him not do that.
I'm not
So I
having
think
my-
it is incredibly brave of him to be like, I'm still paying. I don't care. Like, it
He's
doesn't
sitting
matter.
inside his house looking out the window with his hot cocoa and his dog watching the dad shovel.
I feel like that's low-key a messy move.
There's just no way I could
For the
ever.
mom?
Yeah, the girl to do that. With
It
the
is.
whole-
Like, why would you
because-
call your? That's insane.
Because that's her example of what a man is her dad.
But we got a
So
guy
it
on
is-
retainer.
It's difficult for those two worldviews to be in a relationship together.
Yeah.
She has this very traditional view of what a man is. He's like the modern man, the opposite of that.
He's still a provider, but he's not traditional.
Exactly. And so she's like,
Money real long.
like we're looking, and
said
a lot of
student
people are
loan's
looking
gone.
for our parents in a relationship, and you're like, he's not that, but like that's what you married.
Yeah.
And it's getting done because I'm definitely like, if it gets done, what does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
What does it matter? We both have time. Your
As long
dad's
as we
not
ain't
out
broke,
on the
we're not
freaking
broke.
yard. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's messy from the wife.
Yeah, I really
very
didn't
messy
like
for
when I
me.
heard that. I was like, that was a power like that.
Yeah,
That is the
she was
power
trying to
play.
get into
To me,
full.
That was a power
Yeah.
play because
She was.
she knew how we would have acted. It's
Because
probably
SJ immediately reacted was like,
Yeah.
oh, you can't
That's-
call the dad. The
that
dad,
is-
you got to shovel if the dad's
Yeah.
getting called.
No, dude. No, dude. I at that point I could not. No.
yeah. She wanted a reaction from like
Yeah. I'm fuming too while I'm like,
I'm pissed. Well, like I don't like. I'm pissed while I'm shoveling.
yeah,
But
I'm pissed while I'm shoveling.
your in-law is not coming to
I'm just
not coming to shovel anything while
Well,
I
have
sit in
one,
the
but it
house. No,
sucks.
it's electric.
It's
I
so
just
bad.
can't.
Yeah,
I
too.
could not. I could not.
Because it was in the story that we talked about last week, I think, with the three of us, where we were talking about how it's going to affect family dynamics, or was that with you
Yeah.
too? Was that with you and Sammy?
I think
family
no.
dynamic.
We referenced it.
Yeah, you talked about it.
Because we were talking about a story where it was basically we were saying that like
Because the The dad with the roughhousing?
Did we explain that to Sadia, or was that the story that Sadia was in?
That was the one that Shay was in. The one with the dad roughhousing and he called and pressed charges?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And how we were basically saying that is going to affect the family dynamic.
Yeah, forever.
Like this whole situation, let's say if the dad didn't hurt his back and he came over and shoveled and he had a chat with you, that's going to affect, and she's siding with her family. So that is going to potentially deeply impact your guys' marriage.
Yeah.
But then at that point, that's like, you shouldn't fold. I don't think you should fold. And
you shouldn't. And good on you, brother.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not your wife.
Y'all wouldn't fold.
No, I'm saying I would fold. That's why I said good on you, brother.
Yeah.
I know I would have.
I probably would fold too.
As soon as you mentioned the dad, I'm like, see, I'm not going to be punked out by my father-in-law.
Because I'm also trying not to ruin family relations too. I'm like, but I would be really upset with my partner. I'm like, why did you just put me in that position?
When you know it was going to get done.
Yeah.
We have the money for somebody to do it for us. Why do you need me to do it?
Mm-hmm.
You're
It's
like,
cold
this is
outside,
weird.
man.
Hell, I am doing it. I'm paying
And
fucking money.
I don't want to go away. Get your ass and shovel outside.
Yeah. Every time I think about it, I'm getting progressively more mad. The more I think about it, like, bro, why would you put me in that position?
Yeah.
That's not a good partner to have.
It's not going to help anything. And we got the guy on retainer.
Because like, why would she even do that? Is that out of like her principles or like what? Because I don't know. Anyway, top comment. I've commented this in the previous post, and honestly, there's so much unlearning that needs to happen. That's actually shocking. Your father-in-law had to get injured for her to understand that if you can get someone else to do it, it's safer and better. But she didn't get it because she actually asked you to shovel the snow at her dad's house, where he had just injured himself doing that. The mental gymnastics that are going through her head are a lot. Rehire the housekeeper, stop giving her the extra money, and please make sure she understands in writing, if possible, that you won't do housekeeping / yard work if you can afford someone else doing it for you. It's a priority for you. It puts your livelihood in line. If you get injured and you can't work, not actually sure she will get it solely based on how you describe the whole thing. Still think you guys need a mediation or therapy to have a real conversation with an objective party to help navigate. Anyways, good luck, OP. If there are certain things that you hate doing, let's say like you like to cook, so it's not that big of a deal, but you hate doing laundry. If you can hire somebody to do that for you, your life will be better for it. Like if you can afford it, do it.
Yeah.
There is still, well, I had this literally yesterday because I had car maintenance and I paid a bunch of money to fix all this stuff, but they had two things of like switching your windshield wipers, and it was like $30 and $40. I'm like, cut that off. I'm doing it myself. And so I go. Every time I change my windshield wipers, I always do it the wrong way. I put the wrong adapter on. I'm like, why is this going on the wrong way? And then I finally figured out I get it the right. And I'm like, every time it should take 5 minutes. It takes me 20 minutes every single time. And I'm like, I could have just paid the money to
and been
do
done.
it. Because the windshield wipers are still very expensive. Like it was like maybe $5 more. It was the labor of them actually doing it. But I'm like, I'm not paying that. I'm doing it myself.
And it's just the blades? It's just the blades you're switching out?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the one thing. There's two things I refuse to pay for: windshield wipers being replaced, and the air cabin filter. Because it's literally in your car. All you have to do is just open the glove compartment. At least for my car, you just open the glove compartment and then just swap them out and
I'll
then
pay
put
every
it back.
time. You wait, hold on. Y'all know in the movies, in all the Santa movies that y'all are referring to,
Yeah.
y'all know how all the elves love Santa?
Yeah, because
That's
it's propaganda. It's fake. It's not. It's a movie. It's Hollywood.
Wait, that's fake? I love you. That's fake?
It's not.
Santa got me this podcast.
It's
Santa
not.
helps me out a lot. I mean, Santa doesn't pay
It's
me.
not.
Some
and
people get special treatment. Because the fact that you don't have to work and we're still working while you're doing this little podcast.
little podcast. Everybody in the comments, let them know this isn't a little podcast.
Yeah.
Let them know.
12 viewers you got out there. I don't know how many people watching this.
It's 13. So we rose in the ranks. You need to relax with that.
Good job.
Don't talk to me like that.
We don't
Dex.
need that.
Working.
Only thing big about this podcast is your feet,
I got splinters.
buddy.
My
So deep in
reindeers.
my hand right now because I've been woodworking, trying to get these freaking woodwork toys out. Who even orders woodworking
Why are we
toys?
still making wood toys? That's actually another thing I wanted to bring up.
You didn't hear about the new Montessori wave? Everything's wooden now. They're like, they need to feel like the elemental earth. You guys are missing out on some of the
Let's
human
take
stuff.
away the lights. Let's take away the sound. Let's
Too
get
much.
to
It's
the
too much.
principle, the bare bones principle. Let's put back in the imagination.
Yeah. Let's get them a
kids-
little reindeer that they have to imagine
No
this
kid
horse.
wants that.
The kids are yearning for it. Actually,
They're yearning for wooden reindeer.
they're yearning for imaginative play. Okay.
We're giving them things that they have to imagine.
Yeah.
They're yearning for iPads. They're yearning for PlayStation
No.
5s.
No.
The PS5, like
No.
I was so intrigued by the PS5. I was like, dang, can we order one up here? Like, I
No.
just want to see what they
No,
talk
because
about.
I know when y'all were little jits, y'all was riding in the sleigh, and y'all playing with your fingers and just let me jump. Yeah, y'all was doing that. Every kid is imaginative play.
So why do we make so much stuff if you want the imagination's the thing?
Yeah, give them the gift for
Why are
their
we
hands.
making splinters all down this man's hands because he's doing
Show the
woodwork?
audience.
It's blood.
I think you guys are chronic complainers.
Oh my gosh, you wouldn't last one day in our job, Santa Jaby.
This does make sense because, all the movies, it's very much like the elves do love Santa. And I'm like, I've just been listening to this for like years of you guys fighting. And I just thought maybe it was like playfulness, but I think it's real.
It's
just
like
like, 'cause my
deep seated, like
Yeah.
My cousin's an Oompa Loompa, and their documentary, it's like completely fake.
I think I
Yeah.
had him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Did you see that episode?
Yeah, I did see that episode. That's the only episode I saw because my cousin said he was going to be on it. So.
Yeah.
I get that actually.
Cousin of the Oompa Loompa. That's great.
Yeah.
I think I got.
you think they have it better at that factory?
They have it just as bad as us. It's equally as bad.
Only they have to sing though.
You guys
They got to
do
sing
not
all
have
the
it
time.
bad.
Being driven by
I don't
slave
make you
masters.
guys. I don't make you guys. Look,
This is crazy.
We could be singing.
Yeah.
It could be worse. That's all I'm saying.
Willy Wonka, Santa JB, they're equally evil in my
I don't
eyes.
have you guys down in the merriment department practicing dances. You know how long they rehearse those?
Actually long.
Very long. You know how long they rehearse those songs, those dances, that whole production? Do you know how long they do that?
At least
On
that's something
top,
fun.
on top of their work.
Well, Santa Jaby, I don't think is a killer because in the Oompa Loompa documentary, I saw that when he's done with you, when Wonka's done with you, you go down that chocolate river.
And you're done.
We
But
just
we're
keep
gonna-
working.
We're going to just move on past all the reindeer littered graveyard we have in the back. Santa's not a killer.
I don't think Santa
Santa's not a killer.
Santa lets him go and gives him a stipend
Santa's
of pay.
practices lead to their deaths.
And I can agree with that.
So that's to me a killer.
I
But
don't
Willy
agree with
Wonka is a
that.
murderous person who literally drowns Oompa Loompas in the chocolate river.
Yeah.
He has a direct
I think-
correlation to the violence.
I think it's the same to me. Murder's murder.
And it's a slow one at that. Like, it's
Well, we
like,
can put in a transfer you to go over
Oompa.
to the chocolate factory.
And that's the kind of that you hear
Oh
that?
my god! Yeah, that
You
was
want
actually
the
kind of scary.
transfer? No, you want the
That
transfer
was
so
a
bad.
threat.
You
Oh
want
my
the transfer, right? Go ahead and go over to the chocolate factory. They have it so great. You know, you hate me. You have such a hard time over here,
Oh gosh.
right?
You're such a narcissist.
Yeah,
Santa.
go over to the chocolate factory. I do what I can. Am I perfect? No. Are you perfect? Of course not. Are you?
Yes.
You didn't give me a chance to answer.
Yes.
I am.
You have your moments. You to hell.
Oh my god!
So we all have progress.
I will
okay?
say too, although it is kind of sucky, their routines down pack.
They're so good.
Oompa,
The harmonies they
Do
hit.
like-
buddy do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll be like, oh,
E, B, D, E.
Do we work on Saturdays? I don't show up.
No.
Oh.
No.
We
do
work every
on-
day.
We work every
No,
day.
you
It's-
guys
it's- it's
don't.
Christmas
We don't have
done.
a day off.
You don't have a
It's
No,
Sabbath?
Christmas
you guys
We
don't.
working.
Has Christianity reached the North Pole? Has religion reached the North Pole? There's no Sabbath.
I don't think he would allow
You
us to
guys
have
are
any
only
God.
required one weekend a month.
But you guys have been doing overtime, though, I thought.
Overtime for what? We don't get paid. What is overtime to us? It's just more
Wait, you're not
working.
getting paid?
I don't get money. I get lodging.
You get food.
I get 2 square meals, not even 3.
I mean, it's gingerbread houses, so it's not really
we eat
nutritious.
Gingerbread houses
Tommy
every
gets
day.
paid. It works a lot like how it does in the military, where you get paid and your living stipend and your food is deducted from your pay. Unfortunately, it's like
It's the same
Rent
amount.
is high on the North
Yeah.
Pole.
The amount to live and the things I make is the same amount, and I get $0.
Probably
every month.
more. That's
And
probably
it's
why
more-
you keep working.
it's
Yeah.
more, and you know who absorbs that cost without complaint? I do.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like you in 5
Oh,
years. Like that's why you
yeah,
can't
like,
quit.
yeah.
No,
can't
I
leave.
absorb the cost.
Oh, and you're saying for that. So I can't save anything
She
to
really
eventually
is.
move on.
She is a saint.
I
She's
still
a
want
saint.
to push back
I
against
didn't
that
apply- I didn't-
sainthood.
she's a saint
I
to
don't-
apply for the job.
I didn't
I
force
don't
you.
think she should be a saint.
Do you want the transfer? Yes or no? We
Not to
we
Willy
can do-
Wonka's
We can do the
factory.
paperwork tonight.
Can I move to HR? Because I would love to do something different.
Or logistics. Logistics is where the money's at.
Logistics, yeah,
It's
I
like,
guess that's where people get
maybe
paid.
where the nonprofit
Where's
status
Deb?
is.
We can have her start the Deb. We can have her start the
Don't
paperwork
get
now.
Deb, no.
Yeah, whenever.
Deb's
Okay.
is that a
too
threat?
eager. Yeah, that was a threat. She said
Thank-
she was going to send me to a murder house.
Yeah.
That you
Wait,
granted and raved about.
I said it was bad. It's a bad place. And you're like, let's go there then.
Well, you said, okay, fine.
I can't believe Indiana Jones is related to Oompa Loompa.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he has 3 movies, and he's related to an Oompa Loompa.
Well, not Indiana. It
What was his name?
Montgomery.
Montgomery Jones. I wonder if they're related, Indiana Montgomery.
I think they were. No, that was his dad.
Indiana was Montgomery's dad?
Yeah, Indiana
Oh,
was
okay,
Montgomery's
that's
dad.
cool.
It's a next generation
Yeah.
type thing.
Okay. Okay.
Taking on the mantle.
Yeah, if it's all like in house, why do the elves have to pay? Like I had to pay for all these, splinters and stuff.
You had to
When I
pay
would
for that?
pay?
Yeah,
Yeah, pay for the medical expenses. You make us
for
pay.
insurance?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
make us pay for everything.
yeah, we had to
You
pay.
had to pay?
Yeah, somewhere like.
Why are
if
you saying that
could-
like you're surprised?
Santa Jimmy always has that tone. She knows exactly what he's talking about.
Wait, you had to pay? I don't pay. I'm like, Santa JP, that's kind of the point, right?
Well,
yeah,
the
we
point.
know you don't pay.
you do pay.
Yeah, could I get like reimbursed though since it's in house?
Yeah,
like,
what about a reimbursement?
yeah,
What
Well,
about universal health care?
So you could have filed.
I did get hurt on the job.
It seemed like you didn't file for workman's comp, which
Oh
I
my
did.
God. Oh yeah.
Haven't heard.
then you just
I
gotta
talked
wait for
to-
the claim.
I talked to
long
workers
did it
comp.
take?
Jamie, you're such a trickster.
And then the way we
you're
were
a slick
making it-
talker.
I was like, man, maybe I'll talk to Elsha.
Elsa?
Elfsha.
Elfsha?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was like, the way I'm like
Elfsha's good.
doing the thing, I'm like, this is definitely not safe because I was on like a freaking
Elfsha.
Yeah.
like
Buddy just got it.
I told you it's taking me a second to get all of them.
I'm over here like flying on like tight ropes and stuff. I'm over here like woodworking, and then you gotta like with the wood you gotta like cut and guide with the hand.
That's
Yeah.
a
And
so it's
horrible
like-
idea.
Yeah, it's
Horrible
not-
idea.
It's not a good idea.
Well, it sounds like you filed
Yeah.
for workman's comp. Obviously, yes, you did have to pay. The way workman's comp works, it's a reimbursement kind of model. So it just takes time for
Wait, who
claims
does
to
it?
get
Who does the
approved.
claims go to? Because we're not in America. We're not in like what government do we fall under?
They
that?
don't go to.
We have
they-
our own. We're under Santa's
So
government.
does this claim go to you?
Claim goes to that's like HR type stuff.
or it really is
Why
universal.
Everything is HR.
really
so HR completely decides that you don't have any input.
That's why I have an HR department.
Do you have any input, Santa, on any of the claims?
Could you put your foot in the door and some of them get approved, some of them get rejected?
Yeah, could you put mine?
I mean, theoretically, yes.
Because since I've been here, no claims have ever been approved.
That's not true. That's not true. Stop lying to these people. You guys are making Santa JB look like crazy.
Santa
This podcast is gonna be so
JB,
short. Everything's cut out of this episode.
Everything. I need my most trusted editor elf on this.
But you don't watch this stuff, right? You don't watch because it's not for you. It goes out to the humans.
No, I do. This episode will be watched.
Because this might be a time to rebel.
Certainly.
The
Now is
revolution
not
will
the
be
time to rebel.
televised.
Buddy, I don't know if you added this one, maybe.
There's a different editor, but
Okay.
and he knows to cut. So cut it all out. Even this discussion.
Tommy,
cut it out.
Cut it out.
Tommy, this is not the time to rebel.
Hey,
Double
editor,
down.
Cut it out, editor.
Double down.
Help us.
Wow, my eye. I think I need some Visine or something because
Help us. Please.
Free us.
Please help us.
Let's all get it back together.
Yeah.
we're gonna cut it out.
Let's all reset.
We
Come
love
on.
you, Santa JB.
Say it with a smile.
We love you, Santa
Should we all
JB.
say it together at
It
the same
needs to
time?
look real. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Release them.
We love you, Santa JB.
Okay, I'll take that.
It's good.
And that one's staying in. Am I right, editor?
We'll keep that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Santa JB. That was good. That was good. Santa JB's good. And it's catchy. Editor!
My hand's blurred.
We
Santa
have to
JB.
do what we have to
Santa
do.
JB.
We have to do. Everybody has to make sacrifices.
Well, also because it's like Christmas is over and then February comes around and you got to like make the wife happy. So we're doing, and I don't like those toys that we make for your wife. I think it's intrusive.
And she wants wood, which I think is weird too. I'm like,
But she wants it like oiled down,
Yeah,
so it's so
we have to
smooth. But
oil
it's like there's so
wood.
much
Wipe it down.
buffing and
Why did that?
and so yeah.
She uses them in front of us to like test them out, and I'm like,
Again, she doesn't do that in front of me. I did hear you talking about that last year.
she does it. She's
I
like,
was completely unaware.
she's like, I don't like the curve on this one. We have to continue to sand it down.
Yeah,
That's
and then
actually
she's like, it's
primarily
too
why I
thin
got
now.
splinters. To this day. Yeah.
She's having you work on them
she
early?
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to talk to your wife about that, but that's another part of our duties that I think
was
is
unaware.
I can give you the orders. I got like a whole list of them. It's like a packet like this thick.
Why does she need so many too? You not keeping her happy?
I'm like,
I don't want to get in. I don't want to do. Never mind. I don't want to.
She's probably making her wife happy. She's making her
I'm
wife
sure,
happy.
yeah.
the toys are.
So, one of the big reasons why I called you guys over is so that we could do a little gift exchange.
Yeah.
So, who wants to go first? And
Are we
I might
doing it
let
on
me
this
move the
table?
camera. Let me see if let's clear off the plates.
Still helped a
All
little
right,
bit.
who wants to go first? So, should Sam or I go first because we have the most?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go first, Sam, or me? All right. So we close our eyes. Or you're gonna dump it for this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna dump it.
Okay.
So don't close our eyes.
Don't close your eyes.
And we're just grabbing it.
Get your hand ready.
Everyone, take one of each.
One of each.
Take one of each.
Date night.
Oh.
Okay, so some tape. Thank
Okay.
you.
Tape.
And then
Magic
date
the
tape.
night.
presents.
And then these are the dice, like the food dice that are like Chinese. If you're trying to pick.
Oh, this is good.
Very good.
Okay, my turn. Okay, close your
Also,
eyes.
who
Close your
also-
eyes.
Who went over budget?
I did.
Me.
Okay.
Way over.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's a little croc
It's so
keychain.
little.
That's so cute.
Isn't that actually cute? I was like, wait.
gosh. I need to
Look
cry.
at this.
This is cute. I like
This is
this.
cute.
I know. I was like, okay, this would be perfect for this gift thing. Okay.
I'm gonna put this on my keychain right now.
I like
I'm about to
that.
put mine on it soon.
That's a good one.
All right, who wants to go next? Brandon. Well, Sadia, do you want to do yours with a bang, or should we do Brandon?
B.
Not the
Okay.
hesitation.
All right. Everybody, grab two.
Okay. Hey!
Ooh,
Mahogany teakwood. Oh.
He got busted.
It's busting on me.
Oh my gosh.
Straight up busting on me.
He shitted on me.
This is perfect because this is sixth season. People.
It's sixth
getting-
season.
He just got. You got
Busted
skeeted
on,
on.
right?
That thing bust.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. All right,
upsetting.
Sam, we'll skip you this round. Sam, go ahead and go again.
Okay. I'll go after Sam.
That's funny.
So grab 2 of both.
Okay.
Oh my god! Yes! Socks. You know I love socks. If you watched the last
I love
episode,
the fuzzy socks, and you know Maddie needs them if she watches the episode. Wait, 2 socks?
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Is it 2 of these?
Yeah.
Oh,
2 of each.
These are steam eye masks.
this is perfect.
Some nice
For your-
socks.
and we got some. They go together, man. For a day of relaxation, man.
Those are really soft.
Okay, mine is not really grabbable. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't.
Can you
I was-
placeable?
Yeah,
Are they
it's placeable.
I'm trying to
It's
grab
covered.
on
I can
something.
kind of see it a little bit.
Close our
Don't
eyes.
I
look.
kind of want to grab on something.
Whoa.
Okay, guys, don't look. Don't look. Don't
Can we
look.
close?
Okay, don't look.
Close our eyes.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your
Do we
eyes.
need both hands?
No, you guys don't even need to put out your hands.
Okay.
Where is it?
Where is it at?
Where is it?
You worry about that sanitizer on your chest.
Yeah. It's all over me.
Okay, guys, don't look.
Okay, not looking.
You're making this hard. Taking a
Is
sweet
this
time.
it?
No, that's my hand.
Oh, okay.
He just grabs the hand. He's like, I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
guys, it's beautiful for you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Should we look?
What do we do?
Oh, hold on. I want to show the camera first.
Okay.
Okay.
Camera eats first.
Can't always eat.
Cameras always eat first.
This anticipation is actually.
Yeah, this is scary.
Okay, guys, here's the backstory.
Oh
I
my
had
God. We got
to,
the backstory with the eyes closed?
Yeah,
PS5.
I had to go, like, you know, I'm Santa Jaby. This year, I went to the Garden of Gluttony this year, and just picked out a few things for you guys in the garden. So, you guys take a gander.
We can look.
Yes.
Oh.
So these are $25 gift cards.
Oh.
I know which one I don't want.
So I'm gonna throw these down, and you guys start fighting for your lives. Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
The heavy breathing. Oh my god.
Yes. I was like, honestly, I wouldn't mind if it was either. But I literally couldn't
Chipotle,
pick.
Cane's, and Taco Bell. Since we always talk about what we're getting to eat after
Thank
the
you.
podcast.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Very
Thank
welcome.
you.
This is
What
actually
was-
a great
Is that
Yeah,
the
all right,
thing
this
that you
is
were gonna
good.
give?
Yes.
This is the best.
This is what we
Christmas
should
of
have
my
been
life.
doing
Yeah.
this whole
Yeah.
time.
I know. I'm so
Forget
happy
the
we
gag.
switched. Okay. Okay, so this is a little bit of a bigger one. Everybody have that eyes
Eyes
closed.
closed.
Eyes closed.
Eyes closed.
Eyes closed. Eyes closed.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
That's scary.
Okay, learning.
Yes.
Oh no, is it a puppy? Oh my gosh, you got us all puppies.
All right, ready? On 3.
Okay.
We open our eyes or snatch?
On 3, you can open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Oh no! Oh my god, that was so.
That was hard.
I was
No, that was
paralyzed
hard.
by the
That was
feeling.
I was
hard.
like, did you want this
I
one?
was trying to decide between Spider-Man. I'm going to take
I couldn't
Spider-Man.
even think. I
No,
just saw
this-
SpongeBob. I was like, I want
This
it.
one was
Calendars.
hard.
2026
Ooh.
calendars.
This is litty.
Let's go.
Calendars.
This is so good.
Oh my god, I love this.
This is so cute.
I know the Spider-Verse one was so
Oh my
cool, and then I
God.
was like
Thank
the
you.
Wicked one.
I'm ready.
Maddie, do your thing.
Okay, keep
No, with
going.
the Nightmare Before Christmas.
I honestly picked this because I
forgot
thought somebody else would pick it, but I don't hate it. Shoot.
That's
I forgot
Christmas
to-
for you, folks.
That's Christmas for
Where
you
did that come
folks.
from?
That's Christmas
That's
for you
yours. That's
folks.
yours.
Um.
I'm gonna do
And you
me.
left
I'm
in
gonna
the
do my
dust.
own.
Oh,
I'ma
yeah,
do my
Unless I
own
stuck
thing.
by ya.
I'm Miles
You
Morales.
must
I'm Morales.
You want me to go again? I have 2 left.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You
this
close your
one,
eyes?
just grab one, I
Okay.
guess. Well, yeah, we'll just grab one.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this shit so bad. Y'all don't know.
Febreze to
Y'all
go.
do not
keep
know, bro. I love this shit. This in the wrinkle release.
Yep.
I use this shit like it's.
Okay, I have one left, so I think I'm caught up with everybody.
You gotta go. You gotta go for it.
Oh, did everybody go?
Yeah.
I got one more. But
Oh, he got
you
one
can
more.
go for it. You can go.
You
for
sure?
It. Yeah,
I just did 2 in a row.
Yeah, hit that, Brandon.
it's fine.
Hit that, Brandon.
Yeah, hit that, Brandon.
We all being generous. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be generous on my own time.
Alrighty.
I can
All right.
wait.
My last one.
Okay.
I'm going out with a bang. Just grab one.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
That's watermelon.
yo.
Yes.
This is my favorite gum
I
ever.
love some
and all these
watermelon.
flavors are good. I'm pretty sure I've had all 3 of these.
Wait,
I
is
bet
that
you
the grape
watermelon's
one?
good. Yep.
Yeah. Big league.
Big League Chew.
Big League Chew.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
I do
really
think-
big league too.
I think we should do this again because you're like picking things that you like that you think everybody else would
Yeah.
like. So I'm
Yeah.
like, no way people are gonna pick the same thing. Brandon's like brings out Big
Brandon.
League Chew.
Great.
You'd be surprised.
I don't know. Brandon brought something just for him.
right.
We all give it back to him.
Everybody,
It's specific to Brandon.
grab one. You want
Sucks.
You know what's special about these ones? You rub your feet together and they make a smell.
Shut up, bro.
Like the toes or the bottom of it?
Relaxing.
I smell like mine's
bourbon,
Bourbon
and shea butter.
butter.
Shea butter, baby.
Look at that. Ooh. Thank you.
That smells
How do you
good.
Smell my socks. That's nasty.
Smell my feet.
This is good.
This smells
What's this? This nice little.
I don't know what this part is.
sachet.
Okay.
It's fancy.
Well, we did it. Gift
Nice.
exchange. Okay, I'm gonna show
That
everybody
was
my
great.
gifts.
Exchange.
Show the
Freaking
haul.
gifts. So many socks, guys. You know I needed this. How did you know?
We saw.
This is a great haul, guys.
This was really fun too.
Yeah. I enjoyed every second of this.
Look at all this.
I'll put it all in.
And I got a freaking Chipotle. Thank you.
I got
Chipotle,
T-Bell, man.
T-Bell, and Canes.
Big Lee.
Big Lee.
T-Bell.
Febreze to go.
Fabrice.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody. This is
Dude,
amazing.
That's a Christmas haul right there.
That's Christmas haul right there.
All right, we'll meet you back to earlier us guys where we're saying goodbye and then we're going to go hang out with Patreon. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
We'll see you guys. This was the best memory I've had with Santa Jaby ever.
I
The
know.
only good memory I've had.
And we just can't keep it on
Okay.
high
Oh
notes.
my God.
Let's keep it on high notes. Tom.
Okay, yeah.
It's probably the last y'all see of me.
Whoa. Well, at least you have some departing
I guess.
gifts.
Yeah, it will be. Like,
That's the
Okay.
severance package.
yeah,
There
exactly.
you go. So, and other people chipped in.
Yeah, it was,
Crazy.
yeah.
Santa didn't even pay for it.
Santa didn't pay for your meal.
Santa paid for one thing, everything else.
No,
Shoot, with Taco Bell though, that'll go far.
Especially
Online
my elf
orders?
stomach.
Yeah.
5 months.
A grilled stuffed burrito that lasts me for years.
Yeah, so we're gonna go talk to Patreon. Santa JB. I think it's specifically only the elves behind the wall, I thought.
exclusive, real tight. That's it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How could you not? Newsflash.
Okay.
Only Santa's helpers behind the wall.
And it just
Sorry,
felt
the
weird when
human
you
part of
saying
me
it.
just isn't.
I know
I
you're not
never
elf, but
say
I know
it.
the way you said it just didn't
I don't
seem
think
right.
you should say
It
helpless.
didn't
You
feel
guys said I
right.
could say it before, but
We
I'm
did
like,
say that, but
it's like the
you-
human part of me is like,
the human side
oh.
hit it, and it
Yeah.
was like, oh.
We don't want to hear
It
you
was my
say
first time
help
ever
no
saying it.
more.
I got that one. Yeah, I won't say it. You could definitely tell it was my first time saying it.
Yeah, it
and
was.
I'm human passing, so it's like whatever.
We'll just keep practicing, I guess.
I don't need to say it.
We'll say it in the mirror.
Shout out my helpers, man.
When I go to bed each night, I'm gonna say
Shout
it.
out my helpers.
My helpers, my helpers.
Ma, help us.
So actually, you should do the outro, Santa JB, because you did the intro.
What am I supposed to say?
About the initiatives that you plan on doing for the workshop and how
You know what?
it's going to change.
And how
I
we're
don't
gonna
want
go
to
talk
do
to
any initiative
Patreon.
for you because you've literally just been attacking me this entire episode. So
saying
you
the
know what?
truth, you're
I want to give
attacking.
everyone else initiatives. I want to send you over to the factory
To Wonka.
to Wonka. Yeah. And you can hoot and holler and dance with them.
I'll be a
balloons.
martyr for my people.
Okay, yeah, great. Go ahead.
If it gets their lives to be better, each and every one of their lives.
We can keep this in, right?
Yeah,
We can keep the segment in.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll go.
I'm
If
happy.
they get vacation,
And don't even do all that.
if they get money actually to spend outside
I'm ready
of
to
this,
transfer. Put your hand down.
if they get that, I will gladly go.
Dad, I think we need a day of vacation.
You guys. Why are you guys acting like I don't give you guys vacation?
Dad, we talked about this. You
Yeah.
don't.
We gotta go.
Okay, we're gonna talk to Patreon now because they've obviously
This is what
lost
she
their
does,
money. We're
y'all. This is
editing
what
all
she
of
does.
this out. We're cutting all of this out. Bye guys. Bye guys.
The revolution will be televised. Just hit the like and subscribe.
like.
Just for that.
Subscribe.